Last time on Willowpoint.
My character is Ruth Mevouitre. I'm playing the hard case class.
I'm playing Oli or Oliver. Their class is monstrous and they are a werewolf.
I'm playing Curiosity, Mckay. And I am the searcher.
I'm playing Ronaldo. He's the divine class.
We got a new mystery last night. You guys know Miss Rivers? She's the witch who lives out in the forest.
Last time, witches aren't real.
She said there's something evil in her garden.
I'll get my garden gloves.
Supernatural Club researching everything abnormal and mysterious.
Yes, so the acronym is SCREAM. Your history teacher, Mr. Alabaster Vincent. This is the very teacher that Curiosity has been spreading rumors around that he is a vampire. Your Scream Club supervisor, Lewis Matheson. And he finger guns at you and wheels himself out of the room. And it is a box. And it is a crystalline object. It looks like it was broken off of something and that things have been broken off of it, or things have been broken off of it. There are little tiny turquoise lights anywhere her finger touches it. Oli, when you touch it, the lights turn red. When Ronaldo touches it, they turn blue. Ruth, when you touch it, the lights are purple. Help me. And then her body glitches like a hologram, and she disappears into thin air.
Oh, I can't take it.
Ruth, this can't be real, right?
It's not real. It's not
It's
real.
not real, right? Yeah, we're in a simulation. Life is meaningless.
Who else have you spoken to?
Chief Morgan, my dad.
Mom, Mama,
A little bit of my grandparents over tacos.
And something came down from the catwalk, and I mean it didn't attack me, but it scared the dickens out of me. I just need you to get me a pair of keys.
So it's we live in a world and then there's a smaller world, and apparently Ronaldo can reach into that smaller world and take things out and put things in.
I did not bury it near Miss Rivers' house. There was not a house there, trust me.
She's been there for 40 years.
Only you can kill it.
Does she come back just after these 5 days, or?
She won't come back until you kill the monster. You guys can go do recon? You don't know its weakness, but you need to kill it. So you're gonna have to learn something about the monster. Good luck! And you hear Mr. Vincent say, they're gonna need it. Yeah, we left you two, God, I forgot your name. I remember Oli, and I remember Ruth.
We just said it.
I wanted to say Bernard, but that's not right.
Yes.
Leonard is my middle name.
You know? I feel like it's Bennett, but I think that's your last name.
That's my last name.
Just hover over the video.
You can do it, man.
I mean, Ronaldo. I cheated. Oli and Ronaldo, you were headed to the auditorium to do some recon, and Ruth, you headed back to your house to get your gun. I'm gonna run that. Ruth, how, do you just have the gun?
Yeah, I would figure she had already taken it and it had stashed it somewhere else, because really it was a gift for her 18th birthday, and so it's in a spot. But if
she's not
she already
18
took it.
yet.
Yeah.
So how did she get it? Where was it?
I mean, it's like Christmas presents in the attic. Basically, like, it's there. The parents are like, we left it there. It's fine. And then it's like, if they ever need to check that it's there, they'll just go back.
I mean, I guess that seems like inappropriate gun control, but all right, we'll go with it. Yeah. So you go grab your gun. I'm assuming that doesn't take that long because you just have it stashed somewhere. But all right, Oli, Ronaldo, you guys step into the auditorium and you notice that the stage lights are lit and the entire drama club is doing a dress rehearsal. They're doing, I don't know, Hamlet.
Well, I've probably stood up by now.
It's Hamlet with zombies.
Okay.
I was expecting like Hamlet, and it was just gonna be pigs.
I was
I
trying
wouldn't even know how to do
too.
that. No, but Hamlet with zombies.
So should we like take a seat till they finish?
Yeah, that would probably be the best idea.
All right. And, I take a seat near the top of the auditorium. Totally propping my legs up on the front seat.
Yeah,
Get
right.
dirty boots all over the seat.
Clean, and they're not boots; they're light up Skechers.
I'm sorry, did you just say you have light up Skechers? Let's establish that right now. For when you have to, like, sneak anywhere.
Yes, I have other shoes to switch to, just not with me.
But right now you are wearing light up
Right now,
Skechers.
I have light up Skechers.
What
Brilliant.
colors are they?
They're rainbow.
Just imagine Ronaldo propping his feet on the chair and they just start lighting up. The audience.
Like, those definitely have the loud tag.
I don't know
Which
about
just means they're
loud,
incredibly
but
obvious.
Right.
The loud tag just means it's obvious and draws attention.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But yeah, you sit on up there and your Skechers light up and you sit and watch the
They might act as bait shoes.
the drama club do their practice. You do this for a while because it's a dress rehearsal. So they're running through like the whole thing.
Is it good? Are they doing well?
It's a little bit odd because like Hamlet with zombies doesn't make much sense. But like they had the script for Hamlet and they couldn't buy another script because those things are really fucking expensive. So they just like made corrections to it in like the class and just changed it to be about zombies. So it's Hamlet but with zombies, written by high school students.
Have them sit down, watch Hamlet, and just copy it.
Mood. No, they probably had it from an old chest of plays. They just do the same plays every 10 years. But yeah. So they made a modern twist to it with zombies. So yeah, that's what's going on. And Hamlet just got turned into a zombie and you're just really confused as to what's going on. But and Ruth, you walk in just as Hamlet gets turned into a zombie and
Wow, what?
I just shh.
I'll be outside. I'll wait till you guys are done.
do you take a seat? He just told you to take a seat.
Okay. I'll
Are you
gingerly
going
close
to?
them. Yes, I'll go take a seat, but I want to look at the rafters since she said it was up high. Can I see it from the audience?
Yes, you can see the catwalk just fine from down here. It's like a bunch of lighting fixtures and stuff up there. And there are sets of like kind of like pathways sort of that are up there that are like have like railings on them. And they're for like the stagehands and stuff so that they can, move the spotlights and all that jazz. Because they don't have that automatically going on here. And in this ancient building. And so yeah, you can see the catwalk just fine. You don't see anything up there. Well, at least not anything like unusual. Like you probably see Rich up there, like working the spotlights. And he notices you guys, and kind of like waves.
We wave back.
We do wave back.
Awesome. And
Does Ruth wave back?
Yeah,
No,
Ruth.
she's looking for cables for the stereo, like if there's speakers or the cables for lights, because she's wondering where that's controlled from.
Just look
yeah.
for the booth.
Yeah, there's
Just a booth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's probably a booth.
Okay, do you not know how... Okay,
That's how the
I've
works.
been...
He is a player, and
I've been a
Ruth
stage
don't have
tech
no idea.
before.
Mm-hmm.
So, usually there's a booth where you have your lighting panel and your sound panel.
And they have like a
And
board.
then usually from the booth, you can get up to the catwalk, but I don't know how this one is arranged.
Yeah, that's how it is. And the booth is like behind so they can see what they're doing. It's like behind the audience.
Mhm.
It's up in the up.
Up in the up.
Yep, up in the up. And that's it's a room. It's got a closed door. You assume that that's how you get up to the catwalk. It's through there.
Well, further steps. As soon as they're done with this dressing rehearsal, we should probably talk to Richie, right?
It's Rich.
I mean,
We should probably
Richie,
talk to Richie, right?
It's Rich.
he's busy right now.
He's just up there like saying that to himself. Like every time someone says Richie like in the world, he has to just be like, it's Rich. He's just morally obligated too.
You just got that sixth sense where he's just like, they just called someone Richie again.
God damn it.
Yeah, we should probably talk to him after the dress rehearsal.
All right. I should have brought popcorn.
Mood. It goes pretty late. And
I just love puppies.
like that squeak's gonna cause some problems.
Man, I can't believe they're using rubber swords in this. Like, what? Like, could we not afford like wooden props?
You see, the wood would hurt too much because you know how these kids are. They just full on smack, you know? So the rubber's the better option here.
Why not foam? I feel like
I
that's
would
the
guess.
best.
Yeah.
You know, foam's too pricey these days.
I mean, he's not wrong, Ollie. I mean, making a full foam sword in this small town gonna cost a lot.
Yeah, it's all about the rubber now, you know?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you guys are right in the world. They're rubber swords now. Like, I'm not in charge. Yeah, you watch them practice for a while, and it gets real dark outside, and Mr.
Is there windows in here?
No,
I was gonna say, how would we know?
you don't. You don't know. I'm just, providing you information. I gotta remember what this man's name is.
Is it the history professor?
No, the history professor is Alabaster Vincent. And I don't think I ever said what Mr. Matheson teaches. It's English.
That makes sense.
He teaches English. Mr. Hibbert. He is the drama club's teacher. And yeah, he realizes what time it is and is talks to tells the students to go and put their stuff away. I'm cool with
I'm telling you, it's the foam sword, the rubber
Yeah,
swords.
I mean, like, one guy's going real ham on it during the guard
I'm
scene fight.
fine.
Like,
Yeah, they go and put their stuff away. And Mr. Hibbert actually sees you guys in the audience and says, we're closing up the auditorium. If you guys want to just go.
Oh,
Ollie gives him a thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah, man, no problem. Just got to talk to my boy Richie.
And everyone looks at you like, did he just say Richie? And Rich just like, it's Rich. And he comes out of the
Booth.
the booth, yes. I'm like, the room. The door thing? Yeah, he closes the door behind him and locks it, and then gives the key back to Mr. Hibbert. And Ronaldo, you notice there's a silver keys on that ring of keys if you want to steal those. But
Hey, Ruth, I know you're into this kind of thing. I need those keys.
I think we need those keys.
Well, we gotta open that door anyway, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So,
But here's the thing. I don't know how that the panels work, because that's like stagecraft. So I mean,
we'll get to that later. Let's worry about getting in first. We gotta be in the moment. We're not thinking in the future here. Think in the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, I want to say the whole point of this is thinking into the future. This is not the fight right now.
Well, are you good at pickpocketing? I've never done it before.
I'm not a criminal. I try to avoid crime.
I mean, that's fair. Well, maybe the janitors have keys. I mean, they clean everything.
That's a good point. I don't know the janitor.
I think we should talk to Richie, since you were gonna talk to your man Richie, and you've just been talking to me.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Richie.
It's Rich.
Don't tell me that's not your name. I took English.
No, please, for the love of God, it personally offends me whenever anyone calls me Richie. It reminds me of my grandmother, and she and I do not get along. I kind of wish she was dead. Please do not call me Richie.
Okay, Richie, that's a little harsh. There's
No,
some backstory going on
I
there.
will not
We
talk
don't
to
need
you
to know.
anymore if you call me Richie again. Like, seriously, it offends me. Can you please not?
What are you guys are gonna have to do it? I'm gonna have to just keep calling him Richie.
How loud is Rich being? Or like, is he near us? Is like,
Oh yeah, he came up to you after handing the keys back to Mr. Hibbert.
Oh, what my friend Ronaldo was trying to say here, Richard, is that we're sorry. We also we're just wondering, like, do you know if we could maybe get into that booth over there?
I don't know why you would. Did you talk to Min? I thought that's what you came here to talk to me about.
Of course, yeah. She said she felt sick because she accidentally broke something and didn't want anyone to know about it. And she said it had to do with the soundboard and the upper catwalk. Is like, she threw a bunch of technical terms, kind of went over my head. I don't know anything about what you guys are doing here.
I mean,
she said like a bulb broke and that it was gonna cause us a fire, and she didn't want to be anywhere near here. She was sick to her stomach. It was bad.
Roll to manipulate someone.
I think he's the only one that's had to roll so far.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Ollie has also.
Ronaldo has never rolled.
Mm-mm. You haven't done anything that needed rolling.
It's true.
You're just being an asshole.
It's a 3.
Name's gonna be forever Richie in Ronaldo's eyes.
You can't. Like, stop. Poor Rich.
Sorry. Oh no.
What is it?
It was a 3. And
Oh,
there's no
brilliant.
modifier.
There is a modifier. But you have
My
0?
charm's 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. On manipulate someone, that means you deeply offend them? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think in the handbook it said that you deeply offend them.
Come on, Richie. You gotta let us up there. Richie, my man.
Okay, I'm done talking to all of you. Goodbye. And he just storms off. And you no longer have Rich as an ally.
Well, that went well.
I mean,
Oh.
I should have known.
I didn't like Richie anyway.
Okay, so that's one experience.
I get called Ron and Ronnie all the time. I don't mind.
See, but he does, and you should respect that.
Dang. Well,
So what do we do now?
so, do you remember if Min said anything about how it was climbing walls, Ollie?
All she said was that it was climbing walls, I'm pretty sure.
The lights
then,
are dimmed as Richie finishes up clean. God, now I called him Richie. What the fuck have you done?
I succeeded.
God. You guys are the worst. As Rich finishes cleaning up down on the stage and kind of gives you all a glare but doesn't kick you out as he, leaves the auditorium. And the lights
Too
are
kind,
dimmed.
Richie. You're too kind.
Is there anyone else in the
It's Rich.
auditorium, or is it just us?
It's just you now.
us,
Everyone else left.
which is good and bad.
Yep.
As a player here, we're now targets.
Mood.
But, we could get some information out
Did
of this.
anyone remember to bring a flashlight?
Oh,
You brought that gardening, but you forgot.
I got
to bring it
light up
anywhere else.
Skechers. I just gotta keep running.
Ronaldo's sketches are bright enough as it is. I don't think we need flashlights.
Yeah, but it makes it turn everything rainbow.
Yeah, that's kind of making my eyes sick, to be honest.
I have replacement shoes right now, so you're just gonna have to deal with it for a minute. I'll change them when I get home.
Well,
They're cool.
I
It's
mean-
just, they're a little bright and annoying.
Yeah,
where did you
alright.
even get those?
You hear a creaking on the catwalk.
Sure, it's just the wind, or the building's old.
I mean, yeah, stray cats getting
I-
here all the time.
Yeah.
There's no
I look
cat
up.
who made that up.
I look up.
Why
You-
can't
you
it be
look up-
true?
It's dark on the catwalk. It's
Throw one of your
completely dark.
sneakers up there.
Just as it should be, right?
You would think.
Throw a sneaker up there.
Shoes!
I mean, that is actually pretty smart.
That is a
Kick
smart
your shoe
idea.
up there.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
what do
are you
wanna
gonna throw your sketchers or not?
I don't
You can't
like my
be a fake.
shoes. I need my shoes.
Just take them off.
Hey, is anybody up there?
do? You do not hear a response.
See, guys, nobody's there.
Ollie is like, give me your shoe, and tries to take it off.
Oh no, my shoe.
Do I need to roll?
Probably just take my shoe, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you just take it.
I steal his shoe.
Okay, yeah.
It is my shoe now.
You have the
I
shoe
eat
now.
it at the catwalk.
You owe me new
Okay,
Skechers if
yeah.
I lose it.
You smack it a couple times so it lights up, and then you chuck it up in the air.
I mean, just throwing it would probably light it. But
No,
okay.
it has to hit something.
I thought they were chucking it over at the catwalk.
Oh, are you? I thought you were just chucking it in the air so it would come back down.
Oh, I was thinking at the catwalk too. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know
Tell me what you're doing.
Ollie was
What do you-
thinking.
Is that what you're doing?
What are
Is
you
it-
doing, Ollie?
Please be in the air. I want my shoe back.
I'm gonna throw it at the catwalk.
Are you trying to get it stuck up there, or
Preferably
back down?
not, but I at least want it to hit something so it makes it light up. But
okay?
probably not very good at aiming.
Okay, yeah, all right. You do that. You chuck it at where you assume the catwalk is, because again, it is pitch black. The lights that are on right now are the dim audience lights around the edge, and they do not illuminate the catwalk. So you throw the shoe as hard as you can at the catwalk, and it smacks against one of the catwalk railings and bounces back. But as it is bouncing back, it lights up. You see the thing in the catwalk. It is a large, thin humanoid figure. It looks like if it were standing straight up, it would be like 9 feet tall. But instead it is down on all fours. And it has incredibly long legs. It has technically 2 arms and 2 legs, but they're all being used as legs currently. And they seem to be disjointed. Like there's multiple joints that bend in different directions. And it is up there, like clinging onto the side of the wall. And its neck is elongated, and it's turned in an unnatural way to look down at you, where you can see 4 eyes. This creature is entirely pitch black and doesn't reflect any of the light, so you just see its silhouette in the light of the Rainbow Skechers shoe lights. And it looks like it has no mouth, but its 4 eyes are the only reflective thing on it. They are black, and they are reflecting the colors of the rainbow, because you threw a Skechers at it. And this thing looks down at you, and is watching you guys. So, and the Sketcher comes back down, and you can no longer see it.
Okay, no sudden movements, and I'll slowly make my way towards the exit.
Okay.
First up, I don't remember Phantom of the Opera like this. Do I know where my Sketcher landed?
It landed down near the stage. They chucked it, like...
Yeah.
Chucked it.
Guys, I need my shoe. This is a horrible idea. I just don't want to run without a shoe, you know? Because that's... Especially when I get outside.
Mood. You guys... There's a bunch of things you could do here. I think...
Okay. Can I read a bad situation?
You can read a bad situation. Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead. Roll to read a bad situation.
For that. Well that's... What is that? Sharp?
Yep.
Oh, right. I get another roll dice, don't I?
What?
6. I have 1 die. I'm just like, I rolled it once. I was like, oh no, that's not good because I got a 1. I was like, oh wait, I get to roll it again.
Yeah, you get to.
So that's a 6, which unfortunately
it's still
is
a failure. Yes. Yeah, that's a failure, my dude.
Yeah, it is.
I'm thinking that Ruth, the door seems to be blocked now by a massive shadow.
She kind of holds her breath and then slowly starts backstepping towards the booth.
Okay.
That's locked. I know. But...
Yeah. You start stepping back toward the booth. Would anyone else like to do something? You now know where it is. It's in front of the door.
Okay. So we can't leave.
Not currently, no.
I'm gonna get my shoe. I'm gonna just book it for my shoe.
Act under pressure.
Okay, fair enough.
Did you mark experience for that failure?
I did, yeah. Okay. Okay. That's what, cool?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where did I set that? Okay. That's an 11. You do what you set out to do. Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you book it. You book it down to the stage. And because it is distracted by Ruth, who was headed toward the door, you make it down there and get your shoe. But, yeah, you're now further from the exit. So there you go.
Blocked anyway. If anything, I'm also further from the creature.
True. You're down on the stage. This thing, you can see it in the dim lighting right now, Ruth, because you are close to it, and it is down from the catwalk. This thing did not look like it had a mouth, but, it opens its massive jaws, and you see rows upon rows of sharp black teeth. And they are dripping something dark and gooey. And this thing, like, unhinges its jaw. What would you like to do?
Okay, how close am I to the sound booth? The whatever booth it is.
I'm gonna say you're next to it now, because you were backing up to it when Ronaldo ran for his shoes.
I want to see if I can get the door open by, like, using the knife to try to pry open the lock.
Act under pressure.
So act under pressure, so +3.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay, yeah. On a 10 plus, you do what you're trying to do. Yeah. You jimmy this knife into the lock, and you hear it pop open, and the door is now open for you.
Don't touch the door. I kind of slowly push it open, and I start backing into the booth and heading for the control panel.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, yeah, you do that. I would like you all to roll plus sharp.
Sharp.
Yep. Everyone roll plus sharp.
7.
Okay, that's a
11.
mixed. Okay.
6.
You failed. Goody.
Wow,
Okay.
all over the board here.
So, this thing opened its jaw, and you hear an ear-splitting shriek, but it doesn't seem to be coming from the creature. It seems to be tapping directly into your head. And, Ronaldo, you hear the sound, but your mind blocks it. And it's still loud, but you take 0 harm. Ruth, you mixed. It is a painful sound. It is very, very incredibly loud, and you take 1 harm. But you are not hindered in any way. Ollie! You are, like, right near this thing, because you have not moved. And you take 2 harm, because this ear-splitting sound just is echoing through your head, and you are now incapacitated. You cannot do anything until this thing stops screaming. Okay,
Don't do it, guys.
so
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I'll let Ronaldo go.
Okay.
This is very
So
much
I was-
freeform. You guys can just do
Yeah.
things. You don't have to wait for
So-
turns.
Where I was running down, I probably didn't notice Ruth go into the booth.
The Ruth booth.
The Ruth booth. The booth of Ruth.
Ruth at a booth. Coming next Christmas.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf? Now get ready for Ruth in a booth. Okay. Anyway, I probably didn't notice Ollie being incapacitated.
Yeah, you're probably just doubled over, Ollie.
Yeah. But I know it's screaming,
Mhm.
so I'm probably gonna turn towards it. I don't have any like weapons or anything really.
But you have your backpack?
Yeah,
Would
but
you-
would I
would you
know
think
to use that? Also, it's close. I think.
Oh, okay. Because I swore you opened it and showed us this, like, roiling fire.
did.
But this is a very tense situation.
Yeah.
Mhm, that's fair.
And it is
And where
close.
I'm-
It's too
I'm
far.
technically at long range, I think, right now.
Mhm. It is at the door, so. And you're on the
Yeah.
stage. So you're about as far as you can get.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do, but, like, I just wanted Ronaldo to get a chance before I did this.
I think when Kalee gets back, you can just go.
Okay.
I don't know what to do right now.
Like, oh, man. I wish I would have had time to know if there was another exit, but,
Because
like,
my thing, I would probably turn on all the lights, but I'm not in the booth.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's basically what
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
do. Do
still-
that,
yeah.
hit the soundboard, too, and then
you
use
just
my ability.
everything draws much attention.
That's what I'm going for. So basically, it might see me as a big threat by doing this, and it might not. I don't know.
Also, it might draw other people in. Maybe they'll open the door. Like maybe more people good. Maybe more
Well,
people's
the door is
bad.
unlocked. It was just the thing was in front of it, so I'm
Mhm.
trying to get it away so we can
I'm
get.
just wondering if we bring more people in, would that deter it?
We don't know.
Or
We
would
haven't.
it just go like on a massacre?
I mean, it didn't
You
kill
don't know.
Min, so
It didn't kill Min, but maybe she got away quick enough.
Well, she was by herself though, so really, you couldn't.
True.
It could have just taken her. I don't know.
I mean, we are kind of perceived as a threat, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm a little scared here.
How incapacitated is Ollie? Are they just straight up like unconscious?
Oh no, they are not unconscious. They are just like hands over ears, like collapsed on the ground. Like they cannot
Oh.
do anything. Like their brain, like can't process anything until this thing stops screaming
Okay.
because their
Okay.
sharp was too low.
Oh geez, and I
I just got a good roll.
so much because like my sharp is -1. So,
You know,
like,
this
Yeah.
all happened because I failed that read a bad situation roll.
oh my gosh.
That's the whole thing with this game. If you fail, I get to do shit.
Like I haven't gotten any mixed. It's been either a fail or a success.
Mm-hmm.
You might level up pretty fast that way.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But yeah.
Ruth's gonna go. Ronaldo does not know what he's doing.
Right. Ruth kind of just looks at the creature and then looks at the soundboard, pulls out the gun so it's ready, and just like, I'm gonna use "Come Get Some," but she pushes every dial. What was it? A dial? I don't know how these work. Like,
Yeah,
just
they're like
earlier.
sliders mostly.
Yeah, she just slides all of them up if they're like in the off position.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would do.
Okay, yeah. It flips on all of the lights in this
Okay.
room, and
So can I add? Oh, sorry.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any like laptops or anything hooked up, so I don't think it makes any sound. But it does flip on all the lights, and you can see this thing in its horrific glory.
Can I add that to my roll? Come Get Some. Just roll plus
What
tough.
is your come get some?
So basically, I'm drawing attention to myself. Well,
Yeah.
like the creature's attention just to me, so it targets me instead of
Okay.
the other players.
Brilliant. Sure. Yeah. Roll that.
Okay, so that'll be
What?
Plus
Wait. What did you say about the lights? Like adding something to your roll? Is that what you said?
yeah, just because I'm using the lights also to kind of see that like, hey, I started this,
I like
and then
that.
like I'll try to be loud
yeah.
like after I roll just to see how convincing.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Take +1 forward while you're acting on this thing.
Okay. Whew, okay, so that's 10.
Woo! Success.
10 plus.
Yeah.
So
What-
it is focused on me. Hey, you ugly! I'm over here!
When the lights come on, you flip all the lights on, and this thing stops screeching immediately. Like that ends its reign of terror and cause over Ollie, and it turns its head toward you. You're in the booth, or did you come out of the booth?
I'm in the booth.
Okay. Did you leave the door open?
It is open, but I'm gonna haul ass up onto the catwalk if it comes that way.
Okay. Yeah. It does. It lunges towards you, just like leaps at you. At the booth.
I'm gonna run for Ollie.
Okay, yeah, you book it toward Ollie.
Light up pictures all the way.
Same. Yeah, you book it toward Ollie. Ollie, you are out of its thrall right now, so you are now no longer incapacitated.
Okay.
All right, Ruth, you're booking it up.
I just book it. The moment it reached that, like, it leapt and met the door, I just booked it onto the catwalk, and I'm hoping for a way down.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, getting down's gonna be a problem.
you book it up
Yeah.
onto the catwalk.
There's no lights on the catwalk, is there?
I turned
If
them
you
all
go
on.
If you-
far enough to the
Hmm.
stage, you could probably move one of the big
Hmm.
lights.
Yeah, because the hall lights, like the whole room's lights, are up on the wall over by the door. These are just the stage lights. That's what you put in the control room.
Okay. Sorry, that is my confusion. Okay, gotcha.
The room's lights would not be in there? I don't think. I think that's just a light switch on the wall.
We can hit it. We can hit the lights.
You could hit the lights. You guys are really close to the lights, actually, because you're right by the door.
But I'm running to Ollie right now while he's doing the catwalk.
Yeah, you're booking it across the catwalk, and this thing crawls up the wall and disappears in the shadows above. And yeah, you hear it skittering along the ceiling.
Oh, jeez, no.
Since all of the stage lights are on, you can kind of see it. Like, you can see its kind of silhouette, so you know where it is. But, yeah, it is, like, getting into position, like, right above you. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, how's the catwalk set up?
It's like...
Running on it.
Okay, there's definitely, like, a square in the middle that goes around the main light systems. And then there's the one that goes back toward the stairs down to the booth. And there doesn't seem to be any other ways down, but there are other pathways up there that go out to the outer walls, possibly for stability.
Okay, since I can see this thing on the ceiling trying to position above me, I want to, like, bank, like, to another area of the catwalk.
All right, yeah.
And then I'm trying to... What?
No, yeah, you do that. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you're booking it along, and you do like a 90-degree turn and book it down that way, and yeah, it opens its mouth again because it realizes that you are just gonna keep running. So yeah, it opens its mouth again, and we will get to that in a moment. Ollie and Ronaldo.
So yeah. Ollie, I'll let you go.
Okay.
You made it to them.
Mm-hmm.
To Ollie. So, you guys are together. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
This thing might be about to scream again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. You have any ideas, Ronaldo?
Well, I need to help Ruth.
Yeah, I think that Ruth is in a bad position having this thing targeting her up in the catwalk.
Yeah, she's not in a good position.
Mm-mm.
Ollie, you get the door and the lights.
What do you mean by get the door?
Yeah, like open the door?
Like open the door,
Okay.
hit the lights. Okay.
Okay, I'll get the doors, you help Ruth.
What are you gonna do?
Look around for something to throw. And in doing
you've
so,
got your shoes.
In doing so, because I'm just like, I really need something to throw. That bowl of candy appears in my hand. Just the bowl, though.
You didn't take the bowl.
Oh,
It
did I not?
disappeared.
No, you just took the candy.
Oh, I thought I took the whole thing.
I don't think you did, no. You were handing Ollie a candy and it came back. It was a
Okay,
green
I don't
tea
have
Kit
anything
Kat.
else in my arsenal to use, so I guess I'm gonna take off my shoe. God damn it.
Mood.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you have the stone if you want to pull that out of your arsenal.
To be fair, that would hurt. I don't think I can chuck it that far.
I don't think you can check that thing. No, it's pretty heavy.
So I'm gonna throw it at the creature.
Okay.
Does
I
that
want.
kick some ass. It's not gonna hurt.
No, I don't think that's kick some ass. I think you're gonna act under pressure. Both of you act under pressure.
Oh
You're
no!
doing this at the same time. Ollie's running for the lights. You're throwing a shoe. Both of you act under.
That's a mix.
Okay. Ollie.
1 second.
I don't like that.
Like,
but here we are.
That is an 8.
Oh, that's also a mix.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Ollie, you run for the lights, and you go and you pull open the door, and then you go to slam on the lights, and Ronaldo, you pull off your shoe and chuck it up at the monster, and you hit the catwalk, and it lights up in its beautiful Sketcher brightness. And the monster turns its attention to you. Ollie flips on the lights, and you see it leap down directly at you, Ronaldo. The creature leaps at you, jaw agape to take a bite out of you, but someone steps into its path, blocking you from the blow. And we flash back to the club room earlier today when the door had just shut behind your group as you head off to investigate this thing. The moment the door is closed, Mr. Vincent starts pacing back and forth. Mr. Matheson watches him for a moment. You're worried about them. Of course I'm worried. How are you not? I am, Alabaster, but I know they can handle this. They're just kids. We weren't much older than they are now when we became hunters. You're right, Lewis, and 2 of us died. Mr. Matheson kind of looks down in his lap. That reminder seems to be like a slap in the face to him. And, Mr. Vincent says, if you want to lead them into the slaughter, then you go right ahead. But I'm leaving. I'm not going to watch these kids die. And he heads for the door, but turns around once more to address his companion. I just can't watch this happen again. And Mr. Matheson looks back up at him, eyes steeled, and says, then do something about it. And we return to the present. And teeth clash with metal as Mr. Vincent blocks the monster's assault on Ronaldo. And you notice that in his hands, blocking this creature from you, is a pearlescent sword. Mr. Vincent bares his teeth, showing off some impressive fangs, as the sword glows lightly, and the monster screeches in pain. It retreats from the blade and its wielder before scurrying to the nearest wall and passing right through it, vanishing to the other side.
Wait. Oh, no, I wanted to say before that, I wanted to use quick on my gun and shoot it while he's got it.
Brilliant, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna let you do it, because you shoot it and the bullet goes straight through.
Oh, okay. Dang.
This thing is impervious to physical attacks.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is a good thing to know. Thank you for doing that, so that now you know that thing does not, the bullets do not work on this thing. Yeah, and it passes through the nearest wall and vanishes on the other side. And you guys are out of combat. Welcome back.
It's horrifying. I'm gonna go pick up my Skechers.
Yeah.
I think you left one up here.
Yeah, Ruth just has it. Like, here you go, man.
Yeah. And you come down from the catwalk. Vincent kind of like leans against one of the chairs and is just like watching you guys assemble your stuff. And he's just like holding the sword and like just kind of spinning it and just watching you. But yeah, what would you like to do? After you get your shoes and get down from the catwalk.
Ollie
up to
is
him and
standing pretty far away from the sword.
Mood.
I'm just gonna go up and be like, thank you so much. Probably crying, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of thought something awful was gonna happen to you guys here. You guys aren't ready to face this thing yet.
Do you know what it is?
Hey.
I mean, we all saw it. It's a monster, obviously. And when he speaks, you notice that he has 2 sets of fangs.
No,
It's really
self-
Like, why not like back up a bit, be like, oh.
Hasn't Curiosity been telling us he's a vampire? Is this some cult propaganda? Was this just a hologram and you guys were messing with the speaker system? I don't know how any of this works. And you guys got me,
Are
okay?
you saying this out loud?
No, Ruth, no. This is not. You were in actual legitimate danger. No. And he kind of like feels his teeth for a second and they go back to being regular teeth. Like they just like slide up into his face.
Ollie is hiding behind Ruth.
What? Are you okay, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's all just play works. Everybody got me wrapped up in this, and I
You know what it
legitimately
is?
could have finished math homework.
I thought this was a dream? No. I was in some accident. I'm in a coma right now.
And Mr. Vincent just kind of like face palms, and he's just like, it could have picked literally anyone the police, skilled swordsmen, LARPers might have even been better. Come on, let's go back to the home base. And he heads out of the auditorium and does not look back to see if you're following, so you guys can do whatever you want.
Oh, him! Ronaldo almost died!
Okay, you follow him.
I'm freaked out by the teeth.
Ollie is still hiding behind Ruth, so.
Ollie, are you sure you're okay? Like, it wasn't real. They were pranking us. I can't believe it. Curiosity's probably just hiding somewhere. You know what? I'm going home. I am sick. I legitimately thought that this was a monster, and no, it passed through. I shot at it, and nothing happened. And he showed up and blocked it. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. I'm going home.
I don't think that's
She's
a good
got a
idea.
point.
She does. I mean, it's a magic sword, but you don't know that, so like...
It's all holograms.
This is some, like, Spider-Man Far From Home shit right here.
Exactly what this is.
But, alright, Ruth is going home. What are you doing, Ollie?
Ollie is gonna go with Ruth.
You're gonna go to Ruth's house?
Yes.
Ollie,
Okay.
why are you following me?
I'm
Yeah.
saying the dude that just saved my ass.
Alright. Ollie goes home with Ruth. Ronaldo, you head back to the club room. Like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, alright.
You head back to the club room, and Mr. Vincent steps into the club room and hangs the sword up on the wall. And it looks like it's just like he just sticks it up there, and it just hovers next on the wall. And Mr. Matheson's like, "Oh God, are you okay, Ronaldo? You look terrified."
And thanks to... It was Vincent, right?
Yeah, Mr. Vincent. Yeah.
Mr. Vincent and his sword.
He's like, it's not mine. But he goes to stand against the wall and like folds his arms, and he's like, I think the other two went home. And Mr. Matheson's like, they went home?
This is all a little crazy. I'm only here because I feel safe here with you guys.
I mean, I wouldn't, but what do I know? Says Mr. Vincent. Mr. Matheson's like, calm down. Everyone needs to calm down. Did you run into the monster?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
Okay, I'm gonna go over to like is it a chalkboard or like a whiteboard?
They did bring in a whiteboard from last time when
Okay.
Mr. Matheson tried to explain things to you, and he's like, I need a whiteboard.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and draw it.
Okay, yeah, are you a good artist?
No.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go to do so, and like half the markers are dead, and I'm just like, guys, do you guys have a working marker?
And Mr. Vincent just hands you a Sharpie.
I was like, yeah, all right. I just start drawing.
Now there's just going to be a picture of this monster on this whiteboard forevermore. You'll have to write your bullet points around it.
There's ways to get rid of Sharpie on whiteboards.
Is there? I think it's hand sanitizer.
I think so.
I know that's how you get rid of it on discs, but I don't know on whiteboards.
Yeah, it might be the same. Yeah, it's poorly drawn, but you kind of get the gist of what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Matheson's like, yeah, that's strange.
And then I'm just gonna like put his like descriptions off to the side, like pitch black, has 4 eyes, lots of teeth. Bullets apparently go through it.
Can go through walls.
You're
go
not
through
there,
walls.
Ollie. Sorry.
I'm just saying.
This is
forgot
Ronaldo's
one.
briefing session.
Very scary is the last bullet point.
Mood. And Mr. Matheson's like, well, we'll have to figure out some way to kill it. Obviously not tonight, since Ruth and Ollie went home. You need all 3 of you to defeat it. But
Feel confident with the 3 of us.
why don't we meet back here after school tomorrow? And you can try and convince Ruth and Ollie to come back. If they don't come back, I mean, I guess we'll figure something out, but... I mean, I guess we could just, like, evacuate the town. I doubt everyone would come, but, like, I could try my best. That's really the only other option.
Well, I'll be going home. Is it safe for me to just walk home?
Do you need a ride? I can give you a ride.
Yeah, sure, I'm a little suspicious. Just because I don't know you very well, but it's also safer than being attacked by that creature, so, it's the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it. And Mr. Matheson, like, wheels out, and Mr. Vincent stays in the club room. And you roll out to the parking lot, and Mr. Matheson, gets up in his special car and piles you into the passenger seat, and off you guys go. And
Man, I miss fajita night.
he just drops you off at your house. Nothing weird there. Do you have a conversation on the way home, or is it just
probably not. I'm probably in
silence?
shock. It's probably awkward silence. I'm in shock. He's probably trying to do a conversation. I'm just kind of ignoring him.
Probably, yeah. It's just water in your ears. And yeah, he drops you off at your house.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go in, eat some leftover fajitas.
Okay, yeah.
Say hi to my grandparents.
Is it normal for you to be out so late? Like, do your dad,
Well, no, it
question
probably, because of curiosity.
Yeah. I'd say probably. I don't know how your parents reacted, Ruth, but, Ollie came with you, so did you let them in your house?
Ollie, are you in on this too? Are you guys all just doing this just because, I've been skeptical?
I'm pretty sure it's real, Ruth.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure.
It seems so coincidental that, Curiosity's been saying he's a vampire this whole time, and then he is? What? So they were listening to us? And then they had the whole thing, they probably had it set up. They had Richie just as a bug, because he showed
Rich.
up. Well,
Says Rich in the distance.
Okay, are we inside or are we outside?
I think you've gotten inside by now.
Okay.
Or maybe you're at the door. Because I don't know if Ruth let you in or not.
well,
I look around. Is there anyone around?
No.
Okay. Ruth, do you have you have a backyard, right?
Yeah, but it's near the Redwoods, so I mean, it's not much of one. Mostly just where my parents do metalwork and woodcraft projects, so yeah, not really.
Would there be anybody back there right now?
Probably my mom. She goes late into the night with different metalwork projects.
Okay, that won't work. Can we go to your room for a second? I need to show you something.
If this is the cult thing, I don't want a part of it.
Cult thing.
I'm fine if you stay over.
In some ways, it might be considered a cult thing, but in very roundabout ways, and it has nothing to do with our current situation as far as cult things.
I'm sorry, Ollie. I don't feel comfortable with cult things. You can sleep on the couch. I'm fine with that. But I just don't want a part of this.
Where I can show you something.
I don't. Maybe you should go home. This is making me uncomfortable.
Can I use mental domination on him? On her?
Yes! I was waiting for that.
Do I get to roll anything in response?
I don't think you do.
Okay, just making sure.
Wait,
okay,
You
let's
get to
see.
choose whether you get to go along with it, though.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, hunters can choose whether or not they go along with it.
And I think you get something if you do.
Yeah, if you do, then you mark experience. So.
Oh, okay. Just depends on what it is.
Oh yeah, that was a 12.
Oh, brilliant. Go ahead.
All right, Ollie stares deep into your eyes and is like, Ruth, we need to go to your room right now.
Yeah, I think we should. That seems like the best cause. Let me get the door. Come on, Ollie. There must have been something I left in there that was yours. I think I borrowed a book from the library. We should head up.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Do you get 2?
Ooh.
Oh, it is 2.
So you get to keep one for later. You don't have to use it now. I mean, you
love-
probably want to use it to make her calm down later.
probably.
Yeah, alright, yeah, you head up to your room. What does your room look like, Ruth?
A lot of baseball stuff, like different teams. Have a signed ball in a little glass display case. A lot of the cards and binders on the shelving, and then like different broken bats with like the year of the game that happened at.
Most important question: is it a mess or is it clean?
It is a mess. Yeah, the floor is bad.
Ruth, a kindred spirit. But yeah, you head in your room.
Oh man,
Okay.
it's probably in here.
Ollie is like, okay, Ruth, sit down on. You have a chair or like a bed? I assume you have a bed.
Yeah.
You have a
Is
chair.
this your order, or you just tell her to do so?
No, it's just an ask.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, like, yeah, if you can find it, might as well.
Oh, okay. Just sit down on your bed for a second. We never determined how this works.
We did not. It's up
Why
to
did
you.
Do it.
It's up to you. How does it work, Ollie?
I don't know. I don't.
does it work?
I don't know. It feels kind of cheap to just say I do it, but I also don't want to roll.
No, you don't have to roll. Just describe it. Paint me a word picture.
Okay. After Ruth sits down on her bed, Ollie is like standing there. Is like, okay, don't freak out. Just
What?
sit
What?
there, okay? And like
don't
you
like this.
see, like Ollie slowly, like not slowly, but starts to grow fur.
No.
Starts to grow ears and like slowly becomes a wolf, and
Gosh.
like there's just like a pile of clothes on the ground now.
The moment this happens, Ruth goes for a bat. She's seen some stuff today. She's not ready for this.
I mean, I guess act under pressure? I mean,
Okay.
this isn't really pressure. Ollie's not going to attack you, so I don't think that...
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, no.
True, but I don't think it's act under pressure. I think you just do it.
Just do it. Okay.
Yeah, just do it. You grab a bat.
Run over, and I use it to push at the wolf just to get it back. Swing at it. Get back, you!
Ollie's ears are like down and like is in like a crouch and with the tail behind between their legs.
Get out of here!
What do you do,
can't
Ollie?
speak in this form.
I mean, sure, you can speak like wolf, but...
Yeah,
Mhm.
they do like little whines.
I refuse to be eaten in my own realm! Help someone!
Oh no!
I'm guessing your dad is here. In the house.
mean-
Your dad, your mom's outside metalworking, you established that.
Yeah.
Is your dad in the house?
I mean, how late is it? He might just be asleep.
I mean, yeah, but you're shouting help? You think that...
Yeah.
Also, your mom might even hear you on that one.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Would that wake your dad?
I'm just gonna say, for story convenience, he's working on like cabinetry in the garage. So he
Okay,
can't
so
hear
both of
using
them
cabinetry.
are doing their crafting stuff. Okay. No one comes to help you.
Do this, and she pulls out the gun.
Oh god! Okay.
Ollie jumps over you onto your bed.
Ruth kind of circles, goes for the door to get out, like kind of shaking.
Okay.
Opens it. Stay.
Ollie sits.
Okay, yeah, I'm assuming you just make it out the door, yeah. You make it out the door, and you are now in the hallway. And there's a wolf in your
Slam it
room.
closed.
Okay, you slam it closed.
What is is happening? I look around. Closest place is the bathroom. Books it in there, locks the door, and just crying while holding the gun, just waiting.
Man. Okay, yeah, you do that, and you
A
close
few
the door.
minutes later, you hear a knocking at the door, and Ollie's saying, Ruth, are you okay?
Get you!
I'm sorry, I didn't. Well, I was expecting you to freak out a little bit. I wasn't expecting you to freak out that much.
So it was a wolf. It was so big. Teeth. Oh god. Is it still there?
That was me.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I don't like pranks.
Ruth, I'm a werewolf.
Oh my god.
I can literally change into a wolf.
Oh, well, I mean, what? Can you get it under control? Because
Yes, I have it under control. You don't have to worry. I will not go murdering people.
what do you even eat?
Food?
Like people?
Like a normal person eats food, like hamburgers and
Normal
stuff.
cannibals
Except
eat food.
except for, you know,
Yeah, that's
can't eat, like the normal stuff the dogs can't have. So, like, you know, grapes and stuff like
I
that.
love how grapes is the first option that dogs can't have. Yeah, dogs can't have grapes.
Okay, I'll get the door. She unlocks it, opens it up a crack just to make sure it is Ollie and not like this wolf.
You notice that Ollie's clothes are all like rumpled, where usually they're very nicely smoothed out and, like, you know, not like they just quickly put them on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you like shred them when you shift?
They've gotten used to it enough that they can sort of work their way out of the clothes while
Good.
shifting without, like, you know, ripping the clothes. And so, like, their hair's all down.
Or
and
like
stuff.
like concept, maybe your moms make clothes that are super stretchy so you can get out of them.
Yeah.
But they are
Why do you
still
think
rumpled.
there's leggings
Mm-hmm.
and dresses.
Yep.
They were.
Will you just promise not to do that anymore in front of me? Is that okay?
Sure, if you want. I was gonna say, if you wanted, I could shift back and you could, you know,
No, please no.
feel
Don't do
my
that.
shirt to, like, realize I'm not a hologram.
Give me a
You're
nice scratch
kind of
behind the ear.
insulting to be called a hologram.
I'm good. You know what? Let's just get some ice cream. I need just something not out of this world kind
Yeah.
of nonsense.
That sounds like a good idea.
Alright,
I
yeah.
don't think any places will be open this night, so
I
hopefully
thought
you
you
have
just
some in
gonna have
your
some in the
fridge.
freezer.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah.
go to the freezer
Okay.
and I'll make that whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go to the freezer, get some ice cream. Do you offer Ollie any ice cream?
Do you like chocolate? Can you have chocolate?
No, I cannot have. Do you have a dog? Like, it's the same
No.
rules with me with a dog. So, you know,
It-
no chocolate, no grapes, no alcohol, no avocados, apparently.
No almonds?
Weird. I mean, dang, yeah, we have a lot of running power tools, so pets are out of the question.
That makes sense.
You just like pull out Rocky
goodness.
Road so it checks off all the boxes of things you can't have.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There'd be one like that, but then there'd be another tub that would be something.
Do you have, like, a banana or something?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it's a little freezer burned because, yeah, banana. But here,
Okay.
go.
I'll take that. Ollie serves themselves some ice cream.
Yeah, and you guys have a bonding moment over ice cream where neither of you really address the current situation. Ronaldo, you got home and your dad was just like hanging out on the couch watching TV. Your grandparents have gone to sleep, and he's like, "Oh, hey, kiddo, welcome back.
Hey, Daddy-O!
What's up? Where were you so late at night? Out hunting zombies or something?"
I mean, kinda. I went and watched the dress rehearsal for Hamlet with zombies.
Oh, see, that sounds fun. Wait,
I
why?
was-
Why with zombies?
You know, I was asking myself the same question.
So I
It
mean,
kind of works though.
I guess I was kind of right then. You were technically out with zombies.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Hmm.
Is there any leftover fajitas?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. They're in the fridge. Just heat them up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed dinner.
Nah, it's fine. I know you're out with curiosity a lot.
Yeah, I am.
And yeah, you go eat your fajitas and have a normal night.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Ruth and Ollie, you guys have your ice cream, and are you staying here, Ollie?
No. They were gonna ask to use the telephone.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just over there.
Okay, thanks. Ollie goes over and calls their moms.
Okay, yeah. Marcy answers. She's like, "Hello?
Hi mom, this is Ollie.
Oh, Ollie. We were wondering where you were."
Yeah, I got held up a bit at school. Could you come pick me up?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
at,
yeah, we can come down to the school and pick you up.
actually I'm at Ruth. How do you say your last name?
Mevouitre.
Ruth.
Everybody gets it wrong, it's
Mevouitre's
fine.
house.
Oh, what? Oh, that's one of your club mates. I remember you talking about her. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I know where that is. And
Okay.
what is your other mom's name? I know Marcy.
Yeah, Marcy and Carol.
Yeah. She's like, Carol, Ollie needs us to come pick them up. And Carol's like, I'm in the middle of a book. It's like, fine, finish that chapter and then we'll go. She's like, okay. And she's like, we'll be there in a minute, sweetie.
All right, I'll get ready for you guys.
Okay. And hangs up. I mean, love you, bye, hangs up.
Love you, bye.
And yeah, you wait for them to arrive.
Are we just sitting in awkward silence?
That's a good question.
mean-
Are you?
I mean, I had the baseball game taped and kind of watching that. Alia, sorry. I've got a lot to process.
Mood. You're like, I'm just gonna take my mind off it with baseball.
Ollie comes and joins you watching baseball.
Okay, yeah. And there's a ring at the doorbell.
Well, that's probably my mom's. I guess I will see you later. And Ollie just gets up and leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruth's just watching it. She's
say-
sorry.
I want to mention you guys never went back to the club room to get your stuff, so like that's still there.
Who did?
Yeah, Ronaldo did go back to the club room.
Oh, I mean, I would figure Ruth would have taken her stuff home when she went to get the gun and just left it
Oh,
at home. and
okay,
then
that
came
that
back.
makes sense.
Yeah,
So
I
I
don't
guess
know.
Ollie's is still stuck in the club room. But yeah, you head out and you guys head home. And head to bed, I assume, eventually. And
But before Ollie goes to bed, they steal all of the garlic from the fridge and places it by the doors and by the windows. If you can tell, Ollie does not like vampires.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, vampire werewolf. It's like a natural rivalry, you know.
Mood. I will explain the vampire thing in the next day when you guys go talk to Mr. Vincent. If you can convince them to come back to the club room. I mean, Ollie will have to go there to get their stuff eventually, but like, how much do you need your backpack? Like,
It's fine. They only go to class half the time anyways,
It's
so you
true.
know.
yeah, you guys head to bed, and we zoom out from the town and pass over into the forest, where a massive clearing of wildflowers sits with a single hut in the center. The chimney is no longer spewing steam and smoke. And Miss Rivers is sitting on the front porch in a rocking chair. And there's the sound of a howl deep in the forest. And she looks up at the moon overhead. And it's not quite full just yet, but it's getting close. And she stares at it for a minute longer and says, I think it's time to go. And she steps into the house, and the house vanishes into thin air. And we head back into town. And the sun, it's up now. Good morning. You guys heading to school?
Man, you know, I'm gonna go downstairs, get some Captain Crunch.
I mean, mood? Are they crunch berries or regular?
Regular Captain Crunch.
Are they the ones with marshmallows?
No.
No,
just the crunch pieces.
See, that's so boring, Ronaldo. You're so
Those are
boring.
the good ones. The berries are disgusting.
God, the berries are the best part. I like the oops all berries. Just the whole box of berries. Makes your tongue all kinds of colors. But anyways. Yeah.
Do they end up like hurting the top of your mouth when you eat them?
After a while?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you guys
I'll
go through your
head
morning.
over to school.
Yeah, curiosity does not come to get you again.
I'm definitely in a coma, guys.
I don't know who you're talking to as you walk to school alone.
Probably to myself.
It's like see someone else on the street, like I'm in a coma.
Oh, is there any way to recover from harm? I probably should ask.
Yeah.
Get too far.
Yeah. Sleep lets you recover 1 harm,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and like first aid also lets you do that. And there's also healing magic, but you have to use magic and hope it doesn't go horribly wrong for you.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But yeah. When you sleep, you take 1 harm off of your stuff. So I guess Ronaldo also needs to do that. Cause no, you saved. Ollie needs to take 1 off of theirs.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yep. And you head into school.
I'm probably gonna meet Ruth or Ollie at the front gates.
I mean, sure. Ollie, are you waiting at the front gates for curiosity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ollie is waiting at the front gates. And usually while they're waiting just inside the front gates, you notice that today they're waiting just outside the front gates.
Mood.
Ronaldo doesn't even notice anything different. He's just like, hey, Ollie. So, last night, first off, did that happen?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're talking about the giant shadow creature, then yes.
Okay. So, I'm still in a coma. I'll eventually wake up.
Don't think it's a coma.
Guess I'm gonna have to deal with this shit for now.
I'm gonna have. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Ruth,
okay.
did you have baseball and softball practice this morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she's got her hood up and she's going to go to Ollie and just say, hey, I need you to cover for me. I'm not going to go to school today. We need to figure out like better weapons than what we have.
Yo, Ruth, great idea. You see that bat you got?
Yeah.
It's a barbed wire?
It's a metal bat. Ronaldo, it wouldn't not gonna be
Get some glue.
Ronaldo, it's gonna be really weird that I'm buying so much barbed wire when we don't have fences in our backyards for the most part.
God, what was that noise?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
It's probably me. My family screams a lot. That's
Okay,
why
it
I'm
was
mute.
just like
It sounded like crows.
it sounded like crows. I was like,
That's
who
why
has birds?
when I had classes,
There's
this
just some
semester,
crows
I'm
next to
mute
school.
like, all the
It's
time
fine.
because screaming in the background. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
bad.
That's
I
fine.
feel that.
Anyway, Ruth, before you go, they want us to meet back in the club room so they can explain everything.
I'll be back for that for sure. That's what I
okay.
figured.
Okay. I'm just gonna go straight to the club room. I don't really care about history right now.
Mood, but like you gotta remember that they're teachers, so they kind of have to be in their classes.
You're right. I'm still going to the club room.
Just gonna wait there.
It's not a class though, right? In that room?
It's just an empty room. Yeah.
Just walk in and they're teaching like Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wait there. I mean, if I'm in a coma, going to school doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. You go sit in the club room. Ollie, are you also doing that?
No. Ollie doesn't know what to do.
Is Ollie actually going to go to class?
Yes, Ollie is actually going to go to class today.
How out of character.
I know.
Yeah, Mr. Vincent sees you in class and gets confused. He's just like...
They didn't bring any books or anything, or like any pencils or anything.
Because they're all in the club room?
Yes.
Is it Vincent the vampire or is that...
Oh wait, yeah,
Yes.
Vincent is the vampire.
Yeah,
We're
Vincent is-
skipping history,
Okay.
but besides that, we're going to class.
Alright, yes. Mr. Matheson does not, like, engage with you at all, or, like, make any sign that he, like, and that anything is off. He's really good at this. And, yeah. So Mr. Matheson's, teaching English like a normal-ass person. But, yeah, Ronaldo, you sit in the club room. Ruth, what are you doing?
Okay. So I was gonna see where the janitors keep their cleaning supplies. That was one. Then I know Mr. Vincent mentioned special weapons we couldn't use, so I wanted to use Trust My Gut to see if I could find something similar.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's
Yes.
like because it's super vague.
Mr.
So I'm
Vincent
like, I don't know.
did say that there were weapons that he would not give you because you would hurt yourself. Yeah.
And then I would check the general store to see if there's any rope or something that we can make a net with,
Okay.
even though it'll pass through. But
Sure. What do you
Better
want to
than
do first?
probably the general store, and then I'll roll to see the Trust Your Gut. And then as I'm heading back, I'll see where the janitors keep their stuff.
Okay, yeah. You step into the general store. This is your idea? Describe the general store to me.
I mean, it's like food and stuff from Parks and Rec, where it's like it's got its food aisle, and then it has like a mix amalgamation of shelving with like all this random product that they just shove on the shelves.
Okay.
It's very unsanitary. It's not a good place to shop for food.
What is this place called?
It's called Happy Mart, but then the smiley face is kind of at a crooked angle and it's kind of sparking a bit.
Brilliant. So yeah, you step into the Happy Mart, and there's someone, behind the counter, just a cashier or whatever, and you are free to shop. Where are you going? What you looking for?
I guess I'll head for the stuff aisles and see if there's any kind of rope we can use to make a trap or to make a net with.
Sure. Yeah, you roll on into the stuff aisles. And I don't know if that makes sense that there would be rope here.
I don't know.
Like, would there be rope in this weird general store? Why don't you just roll like a d6? If it's an even number, it's there. If it's an odd number, it's not.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a pretty general item.
Okay,
But
a number 4.
Yeah, all right, even
I
it's there. Yeah, you find some rope.
Okay.
Do you have money?
Yes. I had to think for a second.
Ask the criminal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal this.
Yeah.
So
You got some
I'll go
rope.
to check out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you check out. And you now have rope. You now have rope. What are you doing now?
I should have rope. Okay, this is the
You
trust
can
your
put
gut
rope
thing,
in.
and
You can put rope in your character list if you want.
Okay, I'll put that in. So I want to use trust your gut, that ability where
Read that off to me.
So your gut feeling will point you somewhere important, but they do not care about your conscious concerns. To your gut, the current mystery is just one important thing amongst many. When you consult your instincts about what to do next, roll plus weird.
Okay. Good. Roll plus
So
weird.
I'm trying to look for Mr. Vincent's special weapons.
So you're back at the school?
I don't know. Like, I'm following my gut, so maybe
Oh, okay.
that leads me
I
to
got
his
you.
house
I got you.
or to the school. I
Okay.
don't know because I'm rolling this.
Yeah, this is just like a straight up thing. So like I could send you somewhere that will help you, but it might not be weapons, you know?
Okay.
Because I know that this is just because it doesn't say you're doing something specific, right? You're just trusting your gut to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So
So my conscious concern is that I want to get the weapons, but then whatever my gut tells me to do, I'll go there thinking it's
Okay,
that,
yeah.
you know?
Mhm. Got it.
But it could not be that. We don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Roll.
Plus weird. Oh!
Is that Snake Eyes?
It is, because I have -1. It was a 3, but now it's 2.
Oh, brilliant.
So, on a miss, your instincts lead you into danger.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take danger a little bit not so literal. You are walking down the street, following your gut, and one of the police cars pulls up next to you, and Chief Morgan rolls down her window and says, Ruth Mevouitre, I need to speak with you.
Oh, could it wait a moment? I'm running an errand for Mr. Vincent. He just wanted me to get this rope for one of his lectures on the braiding techniques of the Mayans. It's really weird.
I think he'll understand. I'll give him a call. Hop in.
Okay.
And you hop in the cop car. She gives Mr. Vincent a call on the thing, and she gives technically the school a call, not Mr. Vincent specifically. But it's like I've got Ruth Mevouitre for a bit, and you can go ahead and mark her out of school with permission, and I will get her back there as soon as possible. And she is driving seemingly aimlessly around the neighborhood. And she's like, so, Ruth, you hang out with Oli and Curiosity and Ronaldo a lot, yes?
I mean, I was kind of... Yeah, I guess hangout's the right term. I mean, I'm filling community service hours.
Yeah. So, Ronaldo and Oli came to me the other day, saying that Curiosity vanished into thin air out in the forest. And
What?
yeah.
Did something happen?
We haven't been able to find her. And
Oh my
I'm going
God.
to question Oli and Ronaldo after school today, but I thought I would question you first to see if you knew anything.
Well, they were talking about a project where we were weeding, so I did go to get gloves at my house, but other than that, I don't know.
So you weren't with them?
No, I was a little late.
Roll to manipulate someone.
It's all the stats that I didn't put anything into.
What stat did you put anything into?
I put them into cool and tough.
I mean,
Just
cool.
because
Yeah.
is acting under pressure. That helped
Cool
me
is
out a
acting under
lot. during
pressure,
that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Here's the thing: when she questions us, we'll be like, "Oh yeah, Ruth was totally there."
I know! And I'm excited to see how that goes, but...
Oh no.
6. Dang it.
Oh, that's a failure! Alright, I'm going to hold that hard move for later. And,
So- Does the failure on trust your gut, does that add experience?
yeah. Yeah, anytime
Okay,
you fail,
okay.
you add
I'm just trying to-
experience.
Okay.
Anytime you
I
fail, you roll.
think-
Have you leveled up?
I think I just leveled up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's done a lot.
Feel free to look over what you want to do with your level up. They should be in your character sheet, and we will get back to you and ask you what you picked. So, yeah, she drops you back off at the school and says, thank you for your cooperation. Next time I see you sloughing school, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh, yes, of course, ma'am.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Now, get to class. And she drives off, and you are back at the school building. All right, Oli and Ronaldo, you are in the
Okay.
club room.
Oh, you came
Ollie
over to
is
the club.
hiding behind Ronaldo.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to look around for any keys.
In the clubroom?
There might be something for like, I don't know, a filing cabinet or something.
They might be silver.
Sure.
They could be silver.
Let's roll. Would sharp make the most sense?
Sure.
Because you're like looking for something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, roll sharp.
So, okay. That's wait, my sharp's 0. That's an 11. I keep rolling 11s. It's great.
There you go. Yeah. You found some keys. They were taped underneath the meeting table in the middle of the room. You can tell that Curiosity probably put them there because she loses things a lot and wanted to make sure she could find the filing cabinet keys later.
Okay. Do I know what they go to? All the keys.
I assume yes. You know that they go to the filing cabinet. There's
Okay.
one key to each of the drawers.
Okay. So there's like 3 keys, roughly.
2.
2, 3 keys. 2.
Yeah.
Are they both silver?
There are 2 drawers. One is unsolved cases and one is solved cases.
Are they both silver?
Yes.
I'm gonna unlock the drawers first.
Okay, yeah. You unlock the drawers.
And then usually you can like make it so they don't lock again.
They don't lock themselves. It's a turning key, and it like has the
yeah.
mechanism.
So I'll
on
just
the-
leave it
yeah.
unlocked, and then be like, "Okay, I got your keys."
Brilliant. You hear
Are you
the voice in
talking
your
out
head.
loud?
I'm talking out loud.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ollie, you're in the clubroom now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear Ronaldo talking to himself. Ronaldo, you do not hear Ollie at all, even if they say something. You just hear like garbled water noises, and you hear brilliant. Oh goody. All right, throw them up.
I toss them up.
You toss them up, and they vanish. And you hear a clink in your head, like this person on the other end caught them.
They're in
And-
my brain.
And he says, "Oh, these will be nice. Oh, I can definitely use these. All right. Thank you, Ronaldo. Good luck with the rest of your beautiful, beautiful mystery." And then they,
So concerned.
and then the water recedes from your brain, and you are back in the room.
Ollie is just poking your shoulder.
No, Ollie, yes. Hi. Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just, practicing my magic tricks.
Okay.
Do you still think they're magic tricks?
No, Ollie does not believe that they're magic tricks anymore.
That's
No.
a mood.
They still think that you should do the talent show next week.
Honestly, I would be good at magic if I knew how this worked.
Mood.
The crystal reappears, and I just drop it and back away. Like, Ollie, you take care of that.
Okay, yeah, you drop it. It makes
want
a
it.
really loud thunk when it hits the ground. And yeah, there's the crystal just hanging. You see a soft turquoise light in the middle of it, but otherwise, it's just chilling.
She's alive.
She is alive. And Ruth, you are back at the school. Where are you going to the club room? Are you going to class? Are you going to find? You were looking for something. The janitor's things?
Yeah, where they're keeping the cleaning supplies.
Okay, yeah. There's probably a janitor closet. You go there.
Do they
like
do they have like a shed like with a pressure washer? Or no? That's what I'm mostly looking for is a pressure washer.
because that would be like the grounds stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
That would be outside. I don't think they would have a pressure washer. That just
Okay.
doesn't make sense to me
Just making sure.
to like have.
I mean,
Unless you could
It
make
just
a
depends.
valid argument, but like
windows, if they have different vehicles, they'll wash it with a pressure washer. But like, I don't know how.
yeah, but they could also wash it with like sponges and regular window
Mhm.
cleaner and stuff.
Yeah.
This is a cheap ass school. A really, really
Yeah.
old, cheap ass school.
Have the same history books.
They do. Mr. Appleton is not the most money. That's all I got.
Not the
We
most.
have
money.
like 4 TVs at the entrance. That could have been textbooks.
Mood. Now
Why
there's
is that
4
so
TVs at the front. Like, you just wrote it into reality. Mr. Appleton just was like boosting that school spirit. Now they've got like big old TVs at the front that just like show random stuff like the lunch menu, the weather,
We don't have calculators.
announcements.
We have abacuses.
Oh no.
I mean,
I don't think we're that bad.
you do have cell phones that have calculators
You're
on them.
right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just because you don't have signal doesn't mean you can't use a calculator. But yeah, yeah, Ruth, you do find the garden shed, but it is locked.
Okay.
If you wanted to go to the janitor room, I think that one would be unlocked.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
the
go
janitor
there.
like closet where they keep like the mops and stuff. All right, yeah, you head back into the school building. You open the janitor's room. I assume sneakily.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
I don't know how well.
Yeah, you like stealth into the room and like close the door after you. Turn on the light, like, but with the pull cord at the top of the. It's a tiny box room, and it's got some shelves on one wall, and it's got like some mops and brooms and stuff like leaning against the other. And there's a vacuum cleaner, like spare trash bags, like, you know, janitor stuff.
Okay. I want to take one of the trash bags and like every container of soap, I want to pile into it.
Okay, yeah. You take all the soap.
And then is it liquid soap? That's the key.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
liquid soap.
Okay.
That's what
Just
they
making
have
sure
in
you-
those
Are you
soap
gonna
machines.
do what I think you're gonna do with it?
Maybe. I don't know. I
I don't know
draw
what you think he's gonna do with it.
I draw the string close and then put it in like I don't know if there is a garbage can in that room. If there's not, I'll just haul the bag out to the club room.
Yeah, just haul the bag out. And
Yep,
you
easy.
head back to the club room.
He's gonna give it a nice bath. That's what's gonna happen.
I feel like I gotta make you roll something to walk through the school building with a massive trash bag without being noticed.
You gotta dress up as Santa, you know?
Ho 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 no! It's the middle of November or September, I can't remember.
Mood. It's the middle of November, yeah.
That's enough. People celebrate Christmas like January, so
You know, yeah, I'm gonna make you roll something. What should we
Okay.
roll? What do
That's
you
up to
think
you.
is the best one to roll for this? Like all of you.
Would it be act under pressure? Just to keep
either
it cool?
yeah, I'd
No.
go with act under pressure.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
All right.
manipulate someone because you're trying to make them think that it's not.
I mean, you haven't met
Yeah.
anyone, so I don't think manipulate someone works. Act under
Yeah.
pressure, I think would be okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
+2. 12.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, you because class is still going. They've only got a limited amount of teachers. Mr. Appleton is probably like watching porn in his office and
Mr. Appleton? What?
that's the principal, right?
Yeah, just wait until he accidentally hits that cast and it goes to the front TV.
Oh, or if he hits the intercom button and you just pick up the
Oh,
sound, that'll go everywhere.
Yeah, so far that has not happened. Yeah, and you don't meet anyone in the hallway, and you end up back in the club room. Ruth, you walk into the room, and Oli and Ronaldo, you see Ruth carrying a massive, like, black trash bag filled with who knows what into the club room.
Ollie immediately says, "Did you kill someone?"
Whoa, no. Ollie's a wolf. I'm not going down for this.
Harsh, jeez.
Ollie's not a wolf.
Throw me under the bus like that. I trust.
I'm not going to be
you,
convicted for
but-
murder. The police were here. They're going to be questioning us. if we go around saying Ruth killed people,
You tell the police that I'm a werewolf.
no, of course not.
Wait, you're not a werewolf. You guys are both delusional. You're a normal person, just like all these other people.
I mean, what did we see in the auditorium, Ronaldo? Some sketchy stuff, okay?
A coma. Some shit. Some shit's happening. It doesn't make sense. I've never been in a coma before.
I would be concerned if you had been.
Well, what I brought, basically, since the thing is climbing walls, maybe if we make the walls slick with soap,
That's
it'll
actually
slide
exactly
out
what I thought
and
you were
just
going to
stay
do
on the
with it.
ground, so we don't have to worry about it. The bad thing is, it's gonna get all over the floors, so we need to figure out a way to stay on our feet.
You hear the final bell ring through the school. It is the end of the school day.
Ah, cool. We should probably stash that trash bag somewhere so it's not so obvious.
I mean, I think we have like empty. Well, let's just take out some of the files from the file cabinet and just push it in.
Solved mysteries. Out you go. We don't need you.
No, not our 6 solved mysteries.
Our 6 solved mysteries.
The solved mysteries, there's actually quite a few of them. And they're all like, none of them turned out being monsters. They were like Scooby-Doo level mysteries. Where like the Chupacabra dog. And they're, you know, records that Curiosity keeps because she likes to have those memories.
I'm removing them. I'm not throwing them away.
Okay.
I'm removing them.
Yeah, where do you put them?
Just set them on a table. It's fine. Just,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
somebody
You stack
help me
them on the
push
table.
bag?
Also, these won't lock anymore. The keys vanished mysteriously.
Yeah,
do you
wait,
mean
did
they
I
lost?
see the
You
keys
did.
vanish? Okay.
You saw that
See,
entire
they vanished
exchange.
mysteriously.
Ronaldo, the whole point of putting it in the drawers was so we could hide it.
You know, who expects a bag full of soap in a filing cabinet?
What would
I
they
mean,
think
no.
if they found that? Oh
Yeah,
god.
you open a filing cabinet, you get files, right?
At least it smells good.
Oh, well,
We're just bad at organizing, Cami. We didn't know where else to put soap.
I mean, maybe
we filed an address.
I mean, that seems logical. Let's go with that.
Alright, yeah, you stuff the soap into the bottom drawer, and you hear a knock on the clubroom door.
Ollie yells, "Go away!"
The door opens, and
You can
Stan
come in.
Appleton walks in, followed by Chief Morgan. And
Ah, Chief Morgan.
Mr. Appleton says, Chief Morgan would like to talk to you, Ollie, and Ronaldo, and ask you some questions. Would you mind stepping out with us to my office?
Sure, but if it's a personal question, you shouldn't be here, Mr. Principal.
I mean, I'm not going to be there. You're just going to be in my office for, like,
Oh.
secrecy.
Fine. Ruth, hold down the fort.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you head to the office, and Chief Morgan's like, "Don't worry, you're not in trouble right now. I just want to talk.
Right
Right
now.
I just want to
Right
talk to you
now?
guys and see if I can figure out what's going on. So don't worry." And you guys step into the office, and Mr. Appleton's like, "Just let me know when you're done," and like grabs something from the drawer and like tucks it under his arm and heads out. And
Playboy magazine, hands down.
it might be, you don't know. And he goes to go sit in the main office, and yeah, you guys are in his personal office, and she is like, "All right, we need to talk about Curiosity."
Did you find her?
Ronaldo
No.
did it.
What?
What?
Did what?
I don't know. Whatever you're gonna say, Ronaldo did it.
I wasn't going to say you guys did anything. Okay. We could not find Curiosity. She hasn't been home. I wasn't too worried at first because Curiosity, wanders off quite a bit, and
Okay, yeah, Chief,
It's always off
but
doing something,
she
but...
vanished in thin air!
See, you've said that, but that's not how life works. And I understand that you're covering for her, and I get it, but I really need to know where she is.
Look, I don't know where she is. She vanished in thin air. You could do a lie detector test. Do you have a lie detector test I can take? I'm telling the goddamn truth.
I mean, no, I don't think that's necessary. I really just need to know where my charge is. I need to know where curiosity is.
And I'm telling you, I don't know. She vanished in thin air. That's what happened.
Roll to manipulate someone.
But I'm telling the truth.
Even if you are telling the truth, it's still manipulate someone.
God damn it. All right, yeah.
Like, that's the role. You tell someone to do
Do I
something.
Oh, my charm is not great.
And if you tell someone to do something, and if you want them to do it, you have to roll plus manipulate someone.
10 minus 1, that's a 9, so a mix.
Okay, it's a mixed success. Okay. And
I'll
what
give you
you
something
wanted
right
to
now
do is,
to-
like, believe that you're innocent? Okay. She's like,
Okay.
alright. Okay, I believe you that you don't know where she is. That's fine. I know you're covering for her, but I believe that you don't know where she is. You wouldn't just straight up lie to me, Ronaldo. I understand that. Alright. But I don't believe that she vanished into thin air. That does not happen.
I agree, that doesn't happen. But I maybe I was seeing things, but that's what I saw. And Ollie can confirm.
Okay.
Ollie was there. Just gone. So it looks
Oliver?
like both of us were seeing things.
Yeah, she was
Ruth?
there in like
Ruth?
Ruth was there.
I'm sorry. Ruth was also there?
yeah,
Also
she was
there.
helping us look for the mysterious object that had
Yeah.
a evil aura.
Ruth told me she was not there with you.
How did she do that? She was with us the whole time.
I mean,
She also saw it.
she wasn't with you when you came to talk to me.
No, she was there. She wanted to avoid you and she walked into the donut shop.
Why would she want to avoid me?
I don't know, but she has nothing to do with the whole curiosity disappearance other than she was a witness to her vanishing in thin air.
I'm gonna have to talk to her again. Go grab Ruth for me and bring her back here.
Okay. And I leave.
Okay, you head out. Ollie? You stay here?
Ollie goes with.
Okay. Yeah, you go with. You didn't really chime in at all, and I don't think that Chief Morgan really suspects anything of you. So yeah, you head out with Ronaldo, and you guys head back to the club room.
I just-
While they were gone, Mr. Matheson and Mr. Vincent stepped into the club room, where you are, Ruth. And, Mr. Matheson rolled into the club room. But,
roll
Okay, you guys. You two, please. I don't want to go to jail. Things are not gonna go well for me. I need you to somehow get me out of this.
out of what? What's happening, Ruth?
I just see something going south. I lied to the chief of police.
What?
So I didn't want to get in trouble.
What did-
And then they showed up at school.
What did you lie
They've been
about?
questioning. What?
What did you lie about?
I mean, I didn't want to be there when Curiosity disappeared because missing persons cases come up. There usually is a person to blame, and it's the person who's done the most violent crime. And I've defaced property in significant rage.
Oh yeah, I saw that, says Mr. Vincent. Like,
Yeah,
you went
it's
ham on
not
that car.
recorded.
Also, like, the chief's her mom, so, like...
Mm-hmm. We'll see what we can do, Ruth, but there's only so much we can, like, we're not miracle workers. I'm not, like, an influential person in the community, like...
At least could you buy me some time to run away? I can't go to jail.
I mean, maybe I could say that you were with us, like, maybe you were doing a private tutoring session with me? Or Mr. Vincent?
That would be good. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, of course. I struggle a lot in Vincent's class as it is. I mean, Ollie's been helping me a lot.
All right, yeah. We'll say you were in Mr. Vincent's class. And you guys walk back into the room, and they're like, "Oh, Ruth, Ronaldo."
Wait, what?
Oh,
Ruth!
sorry, Ollie, Ollie, Ronaldo.
So the chief wants to talk to you. Did you tell her you were with us when Curiosity vanished?
I didn't. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, so we told her you were with us?
Oh, that
no.
makes that a little bit difficult.
So,
Mr. Vincent's
wants-
like,
she wants to talk to you, probably us two again as well, so we're probably all three gonna have to go down there.
Did Curiosity like any conventions that we know of?
I mean,
like Comic-Con or like some kind of cryptid gathering?
She does like
conspiracy
Comic-Con.
convention that came down one time.
Oh, wait. Can someone quickly pull up when the next one is?
What?
It's next May.
Oh,
She likes keeping track of that stuff. She knows exactly when they're coming out.
oh, and she would have told her parents about that.
Yeah.
She's already got tickets.
Oh man,
Gold level.
all right.
She's got VIP like back passes to meet all the people who see cryptids.
Well, Ronaldo, I need you to disappear this, and she takes the gun and puts it in his hands. Just do it.
Just do that on command. I concentrate really hard on just like making it go away.
Okay.
It doesn't.
It doesn't? Alright, yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Right. Well, here, take these two things. I give him the knife and my gun, and then I just leave my backpack.
But I have to go with you,
Oh,
Mr. Vincent. My old pal.
Mr. Vincent, Mr. Matheson like wears like collared shirts and like the sleeves rolled up and like khaki pants. He's like a casual guy. Mr. Vincent is in full 3-piece suit. With like a pocket square and everything.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a vamp.
Right? Curiosity told you, but you didn't believe her. And yeah, he just holds out his hand, like, just hand him here.
Thanks. I just hang my head down and place him.
Alright, yeah, he like unbuttons his thing a little bit and like puts it in like a secret pocket inside of his jacket, inside of his suit coat, and it looks like there's already other weapons in there. And he just buttons that back up.
Surprised.
And there you go. Hidden away.
Ollie takes a step back.
Okay, you
Ollie, if I go to jail, please tape to tomorrow night's game.
Oh,
The DVR should be set up.
God, that's so sad.
Well, you need more than one night.
I mean, if they're just it's just my favorite teams playing that night.
Okay, well, what's your favorite team? We could tape every night they're playing, or
Ruth isn't going to jail.
I think I better go talk to the police.
Mr. Matheson is just like holding his head and he's like, this is all going downhill real fast. We only have 3 more days. Wait, 2 more days. Are we on day 3?
technically we're on day 2.
Well, Curiosity
happened
vanished and
really
that was
late.
day 1. And then
That was
but
all
it was-
night,
it was-
though.
it was in
Don't we
the
have
evening.
till night?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Fine,
you always have till night,
later. So like
but I think you're on day 3.
Monday, Tuesday. This is when. Yeah, I guess so. So we have Wednesday, today, Thursday, and Friday.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's figure something out. We need like a strategy and anything. I don't even. How do you hit a shadow creature that physical things just pass through? Oh, whatever. And I put my arm around Ruth. I was like, "Let's go, Ruth."
Alright, yeah. You head back to Chief Mark. Are you going with them, Ollie?
Yeah.
I assume so, otherwise they might just send for you. But yeah,
FBI, open up.
mood. Yeah, you head back to the principal's office. He's just out there, like, reading, like, he's got, like, a textbook open upside down, and, like, inside you can see there's a magazine.
Okay,
And
if we can see there's a magazine.
you can see like the top of it.
Okay, we can't see what it is.
Nope, you
That's
can't see what it is.
probably for the best.
And yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
step
don't
into
want
the
to know what
office.
that man's into.
No.
You step, just watch. It's like gardening weekly or something.
Oh my god.
You step into the office, and Chief Morgan is like leaning against the desk and is like, "Welcome back, Ollie, Ruth, or no, Ollie, Ronaldo. Can you step out for a second? Just wait outside. I'd like to talk to each of you individually."
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Okay, yeah, you.
I step out and I totally eavesdrop. My ear to the door.
Okay, sure.
Ollie does the same.
The principal just like looks at you and is just like, "Not my problem." And she's like, "Ruth, I know that you're a good kid and that you just don't want to get into any trouble. But you realize that you can't lie to a police officer, right?"
Of course. I wasn't lying. I was late. It's because I kind of messed up one of my dad's projects while getting some garden gloves from the garage. I showed up later. Curiosity wasn't there. So I figured if I said I wasn't there, it would be easier.
Okay. I would like you to tell me exactly what you know.
But I know? Okay, well, we got a request from Mrs. Rivers. It was a weird address, so it was kind of like a lot of location markers. That's why it took me so long to go by myself, because Curiosity and them knew the way. So once I had grabbed the gloves and kind of cleaned up a lot of the stain from the paint I tipped over, I headed down, and so like it goes along the river. And since I was late and I needed to record hours, I just started immediately pulling weeds for Mrs. Rivers, not really meeting up with the rest of the group. I figured I'd get the job done so I could head home early. I only knew that Curiosity was missing when I got to school, but I guess Oli and Ronaldo must have seen me. I don't know. I just was kind of focused because I've just been balancing so much. I just worked away.
All right. Why don't you stand over here for a minute, and I'm gonna bring Ronaldo in, and I'd like you to not say anything at all. And
Okay.
this is the hard move I'm taking for you failing earlier.
Doesn't
He
add
opens
up
the door and is like, "Ronaldo, you come on in. Ollie, you stay here." Ronaldo?
Okay. Wait, did she open it and we're like fall?
You heard her step up to the thing. I wonder how much you could hear. I want you to roll. What's one of the stats that makes sense? Because I know it's none of the moves.
I know what she said, but Ronaldo's gonna tell her the truth, like exactly what it is. He's not gonna like change his story.
Mood? What?
I feel like it'd be sharp.
I feel like it would be sharp. Both of you roll sharp to see how much you heard.
Well, that sounds great. I failed.
Mark experience.
I also failed.
Mark experience. Neither
It's
of you heard a damn
Thick
thing.
door. It's a real thick door. So we
It's
didn't hear
a
her coming.
soundproof door, and I
We
want
didn't hear
to
her coming.
like the principal. 110% has a soundproof door, but yeah.
God
You
damn.
did not hear her coming. She opens the door, and you guys both fall forward, and she just looks down at you and is just like, "Ronaldo, would you like to step in here?" Ollie, you wait out here in the hallway.
A thick door.
Yeah, it is. Come on in.
I get up and walk in.
Okay. She helps you up, Ollie, and then closes the door so you're on the other side.
Can I do something real fast?
Sure.
Okay. Are there like where's the principal?
He's like sitting in one of those like chairs that you sit in when you're waiting for the principal to come and get you.
Like right outside. The
Like
door.
right outside the door. He's like,
Okay,
just sitting there.
Ollie sits a few seats down and like tries to get his attention.
Sure. He looks up and he like up from his book, and it's just like, what is it, Oliver?
Ollie points at the book and does like flip around motion and gives a thumbs up and just stares at the wall.
He like closes it and puts it down.
You could totally see the space between.
Yeah. And now you're both just sitting in awkward silence, staring at a point on the wall. Not the same point on the wall, just different points on the wall. Alright, yeah, Ronaldo. She says, Ronaldo, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you remember from the day Curiosity went missing.
Okay. So, the day before, so that morning, she had picked me up from school. And then we had a whole discussion about syrup on waffles.
Ronaldo, I don't need the entire day story.
Sorry. Okay, anyway, yeah, we went to school. But before, so we were outside talking, and she's like, oh, we have a new mystery. We need to go to Miss Rivers' house. And so we all agreed that we'd get together after school and go to Miss Rivers' house. And so after school came, and we realized, oh, we need like shovels and stuff, right? So we went to my house, we grabbed a couple shovels, and then we went over to Miss Rivers.
All together?
All together. Ollie, Ruth, me, and Curiosity.
And she like glances at Ruth and says, okay, continue.
And we were digging around for quite some time. It was getting really late, and we couldn't find this like object or evil presence, whatever it was, that Miss Rivers wanted us to find.
Mm-hmm.
And so a Curiosity was the first one to find it. It was like an old box. And so Ruth opened it up, and there was this strange rock inside. And Curiosity touched it, it like started glowing and stuff. And like then we all touched it, and it like glowed different colors for each of us.
Okay.
I see the weird look. I'm just telling you what I remember, okay? And then we were gonna go inside, and Curiosity had been holding it the whole time. She started like coughing and shivering and like collapsed on the ground, said help me, and disappeared. And then the rock just fell to the ground. So I picked it up with my shirt and was freaking out, and then we ran immediately to see you.
Okay. I would like you to stand here against the wall next to Ruth, and I'm going to invite Ollie in, and I don't want either of you to say anything. And you go stand next to the wall, and she opens the door.
I just look at Ruth and just give a thumbs up.
Ruth's just looking at the ground, realizing how south it's going.
Yeah, and she says, Oliver, may I speak with you?
She interrupts Ollie right as they're putting down a pencil to finish their pencil log cabin on the desk. Is like, yeah, okay.
She like stares at it for a second, like, that's impressive. And then you walk back into the room. And she leans against the desk and she says, all right, Oliver, tell me what you remember from the day of Curiosity's disappearance.
So we all met up at school and we had a conversation about what you like on like your waffles or something.
Yeah, I don't need the whole day.
Oh, okay. And then she told us that we had a job from the old lady by the river, Mrs. Rivers, yeah. And then we went to class and all that, and then after class we met up and we decided that we needed like, you know, stuff to dig with and gardening stuff. So we went. I don't remember whose house it was. We went to someone's house and we got, you know, gardening stuff. Like I think we had like 2 shovels or something like that. And then we went to Mrs. Rivers' house and we started like, you know, looking around and stuff. And like Curiosity said that she found something, so we all went over, and then it was in a box. And we opened the box and there was like this crystal in it. And when Curiosity touched it, it glowed. So that was cool. And so we all touched it and it all glowed. So, you know. cool glowing rocks, right? And so, like, Curiosity was gonna, I think, go show Miss Rivers that we found it. And so, like, while we were going inside, she, like, fell down and was, like, shivering and, like, looked like, you know, not good. And then she just, like, disappeared and the rock fell, and then, like, Ronaldo grabbed the rock and we came to find you.
All right. And Ruth was with you the entire time?
Yeah.
All right. Ruth, I am going to contact your parents. I'm not going to hold you or anything, but I'm going to talk to your parents. And we will be in touch. I am really, really worried about Curiosity. If you guys know where she is, I don't believe this bullshit about glowing rocks, but clearly you guys conspired in the hallway. I don't have time for that. I have to find my daughter. So, I'm gonna talk to your parents, Ruth. And don't skip town. I mean, I don't think I have to say that to a child, but you are currently our prime suspect.
Wait, but how can Ruth be the prime suspect? She was with us the entire time.
See, I don't know if I really believe that.
Aside from, the donut shop.
Yeah, she was not with you when I saw you. I didn't see her at all, even approaching. So, I don't know if you two haven't just been covering for her.
But if we were covering for her, why would she go with a different story?
Guilt? I don't know. It really does not make sense. I don't think you, kidnapped her or anything. I just think that you might be the only one who knows where she is. So I'm going to talk to I'm going to give you one more chance, Ruth. Do you know where she is?
Curiosity didn't want me to tell you, and I don't want to break that bond of trust.
So you do know where she is?
Yes, kind of a general location.
She could be in serious trouble, Ruth. Where is she?
She didn't want.
I'm her guardian.
She went exploring in the Redwoods. She said she saw a Bigfoot and was going to camp out there for a couple nights. I helped her scope out a spot, and I said I'd go and check every so often, but she said she'd move around and call me. She got somewhere.
And you told these two to cover for you while you were gone?
Yes, I did.
All right. Do you know the exact location?
No, she's supposed to call me in about two days time.
All right. I'm going to get a couple officers out there looking for her. In the meantime, if you get that call, you contact me immediately.
Of course, ma'am.
I'm still going to have to talk to your parents because you did lie to a police officer.
I did. I understand that.
Okay. Don't lie to me, Ruth. You got that? No more.
Of course.
Okay. And she leaves the room. And you guys are free to go.
I'm surprised she didn't question us about the whole vanishing and covering for Ruth. I was screaming the whole time. I'm like, no, you're fucking us. Don't do it.
That's why I asked if she asked you for you two to cover, because then you guys would have made a story while you were waiting for her to get back. And maybe you just didn't share that story with her. Or maybe she actually did, will panic and lie a different lie or forget. The most logical answer out of those two things was that she's out in the woods looking for Bigfoot rather than she disappeared via a mysterious magical crystal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bigfoot's a very Curiosity thing to do. Alright, so yeah.
The fierce glowing crystal. That's also a Curiosity thing to do.
I mean, mood, but also not a possible thing to do in Chief Morgan's eyes. That just doesn't happen. You don't disappear via magical crystals. No, there's no
She's
such
right.
thing as magical crystals.
She's right.
And yeah, you guys are free to go. And the principal's like, I'm just gonna take this office back, and like sets the textbook like on on his desk.
I want to hit the intercom thing and make sure it's held down.
Act under pressure?
Alright, here we go.
This seems like a bad idea.
Is that a failure?
No, that's a 1. No, that I have 0 sharp. Okay. No, cool. Cool is act under pressure. That's a 3.
Yeah,
It's a failure.
you
Either
reach
way.
you reach for that intercom button, and he just like slaps your hand away.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just like, what are you doing? No, get out of my office, all of you. Don't you have like some like chupacabras to find or something?
That turned out to just be a chihuahua. Your neighbors, actually.
Yeah, I know. I was there. Now get. I've got things to do. Teachers to evaluate.
Yeah, we don't want to be here for those teacher evaluations.
You wait.
I put a hand on Ronaldo
evaluating?
to take him out of the room.
Yeah, you take him out of the room, and you guys are free.
On the way back, I assume we're going back to the
Club room, I assume.
Yeah.
On the way back to the club room, Ollie just like leans over to Ruth and is like, "Why did you have to do the Redwoods? It's a full moon on Friday.
What?
There's werewolves in the Redwoods. Full moon, werewolves,
Nobody told me
murder."
Nobody told me there were more of you. You just barely told me.
Well, you have a good point, but still.
It's not like Curiosity's actually in the Redwoods.
Now there's gonna be officers in the Redwoods with murderous werewolves. Not all werewolves are nice like me.
Not my problem. I've got 2 days to clear my name. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
What Ronaldo? So, what you guys whispering about?
Werewolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully the professors know what this thing is, because we've got a ticking clock now.
Yeah, well, let's go talk to them. It's getting a little late, so we should probably hurry this up.
Was that for me?
Yeah.
Like, so hurry the session up, or?
Oh, no, that was to them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had no idea, Ron.
I
The way
know.
you said it, I was like,
It's getting late. We should finish this. And I was like,
I'm like, we still have like
it's
2
only,
hours.
like 7:30.
Guys, I'm tired.
Mood. All right, yeah. You head back into the club room, and Mr. Matheson is sitting in his wheelchair, like tapping nervously on one of the Mothman fanfic books. It's the 4th one, and
Is he writing them?
no, he's just like tapping his fingers on them like nervously.
Oh, I thought he was like typing on like a keyboard, like he's the author.
Oh. I mean, he might be the author. You don't know. No, he's just tapping on one like nervously. He needed something to tap. And Mr. Vincent's just like chilling against the wall, looking completely like not
Guess
phased at all.
Ruth rushes up to Mr. Vincent. I need my stuff back.
And he just like, pulls him out and hands him to you.
Well,
He's
also, what is your sword made of?
And you see it just like hovering right on the wall.
Oh.
And it looks
No.
like it almost looks like it's like hooked to the wall, but you know that there's no hooks there. Like, you've been there long enough to know that there's no hooks there.
Maybe he just barely hooked it up.
And he just grabs it off the wall, and he spins it around, and he points it at you, Ruth. And the tip, is, right against your chest. And you think for a moment that, that's, a scary situation, but then he flips it around so that the handle is facing you, and, holds it out for you to take.
What type of sword is it? I'm so curious. Is it like a rapier?
It is, It's a long
Because that's how I
sword.
keep them. Okay, I keep just imagining like a rapier.
Yeah, no, it's a long sword.
Okay.
It's very thin bladed, but it's not like rapier thin.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he holds the handle out to you.
She pushes it aside. That didn't answer my question. I don't have time for this.
Ruth, just take it.
Fine, just grab it.
All right, yeah, you grab the sword, and you feel a rush of energy flow through you.
It's like that scene with Thanos just.
Mood. And
Yeah, okay, yeah, that does bring up a good point. What kind is it like? Just I feel energized, or is it like literal sparks of power?
I want to say that you do feel energized, but it feels more like it's magic. It's magical. Like you can feel this like unfamiliar energy just like coursing through your veins, like, and you feel powerful with this thing in your hand. And he says, this sword is made of mithril. It's a metal that, well, that we don't have here on Earth.
Isn't mithril fake?
Yeah, I mean, it's what we called it. Yes, it's a Lord of the Rings reference. I didn't name it. And, he says, this sword was one of the former hunters, one of our partners. And, it is imbued with magic. And the fact that this thing could hurt that creature and your bullets couldn't makes me think that magic might be its weakness. So, Ruth, I'm entrusting this sword to you. If you break it, I break you.
Okay, what are the tags for this weapon?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me get a paper.
Mm-hmm. That is
Okay, I'm ready.
Things. Okay. This sword is 3 harm, magic, close, and mithril. That's the material. You could put the material on things. And Mr. Vincent leans against the wall again. And Mr. Matheson's like, all right, so we have to wait until night to fight this thing, because obviously the play is there during the day, and so far it has not shown itself during the day.
Would it be a good idea to maybe go while the play's still up to like investigate? And like, it appears from what we've noticed, it appears after everybody leaves for the play. So we need to be there before to set a trap, I guess.
That makes sense.
Trap that with physical things if it's just gonna.
Yeah.
With what you've told us so far, you two weren't here yesterday for the briefing, and he like gestures at the board where Ronaldo has crudely drawn the creature. You can kind of tell that that's what it is. And it's got like bullet points of like the weaknesses and like strengths and what it does and stuff. And it's like we can add stuff to it if you need to, and you guys can formulate a plan on how to fight it. But first, I feel like maybe you should be able to like ask us some questions since we have time. Is there anything that you want to know from us?
Have you ever fought this thing?
No. No, the monsters are always different. At least they were always different for us. And they were never something like that we knew of. They were always just something very mysterious and random. Like, it wasn't just like, oh my god, is it raining? It's suddenly raining in game. Because it's raining right outside my window. And making very loud rain noises.
I don't hear it.
Anyways, so,
What did they do? Plug it into a random monster generator?
I'm not actually sure, like, what causes these monsters. And some of them were around long before one of us vanished. And some of them appeared right when we did, and we don't really know exactly what causes it or where they come from. But whenever one of us disappeared, we knew they had something we had to fight.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to auditorium and maybe look around a bit while the play's still going, where it's supposedly safe.
Sure, keep your guard up though, just in case.
Yeah. Oh, also the crystal. Ollie, where'd you put it?
It was still on the ground.
You just dropped it.
I assume they grabbed it then. Okay.
No, it's still on the ground.
Oh yeah, crystal right there. If you guys didn't notice.
Oh, you mean the teachers must have grabbed it? I thought you meant Ollie, and I was like, Ollie just said they did not grab it.
Yeah, the
Okay,
teachers.
Yeah, Mr. Vincent probably put it on the table at Mr. Matheson's request. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Ruth might go to prison, but it's fine. And then I just leave.
For what? Wait, we need to formulate a plan! Ronaldo!
I'm going to the auditorium.
Someone go get him! We need to formulate a plan. That is part of this game, Ronaldo!
Okay.
I mean, I guess
so
we could formulate a plan without him.
Could I change close to balanced so it's easy to wield and keep my grip on, so I don't straight up just lose it?
Yeah.
This is like the one thing. Okay.
Yeah. I like that. Sure.
Yeah. But then other players using it still, it'll revert
gets
back
close.
to its original stuff.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That makes sense in story, because like you're imbued with magical energy to wield this thing, and it likes you. All right. Yeah. I mean, Ollie, Ruth, do you guys have a plan? Did you already formulate a plan?
I mean, I was figuring we could cover the walls in soap.
In soap?
Yeah, that way it doesn't. If it's staying tangible to stay on the wall, it just slide down.
Okay.
That way it can't spider jump on us. It can just regular jump on us.
How are you gonna get soap all the way up the side of the walls?
I mean, I would hope our friend Richie would let us on the catwalk so we could just start spraying walls with soap.
It's Rich. Says Rich walking down the hallway.
I mean, if we just
he doesn't like us anymore.
Screw some of these bottles, maybe we could just throw soap at the wall and
you're
stop
right.
splatter.
Rich does not like you anymore. I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys need to do, you have a weapon that can kill it now, hopefully. Maybe. We don't really know, but if you all of the monsters we explained have a weakness and that you have to kill it with, that means Ruth, that's on you. Not with you, whether you have the sword. So
no pressure.
And Mr. Vincent's like, you'll be fine. Don't worry. That thing, you probably won't lose it or lose control to it, but good luck.
Lose control to it.
Excuse me? You can't just drop a bomb like that.
It's like, sometimes the magic goes wild.
Oh no.
I mean, it doesn't like me very much, but it seems to be behaving itself right now.
Do you guys happen to know how to do audio in the auditorium? I don't know how that works.
No, I don't think I know how that works either. Mr. Matheson's like, I'm just the English teacher, man. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, other solution. Ollie, where can we find a chair we can just tear apart? Do you know?
No. I would like to point out that Ollie is in the opposite corner from Mr. Vincent. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alabaster Vincent and Lewis Matheson.
Well, I mean, do the janitors have earplugs?
Earplugs? What for?
It was
Ronaldo
screaming.
didn't say anything about screaming.
We didn't mention this. It's because I was unaffected by it.
Yeah. I mean, you heard it, but it just didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, so I didn't think it was of note.
Wait, it was screaming?
I'm hoping if we could just block our ears, it might go away.
I don't think that's gonna work. It was more like directly into my brain instead of like,
I don't know.
I mean, you should probably bring them just in case then. I don't know if the janitors have earplugs. I can't
Don't
think of a reason for them to have earplugs.
Okay. Is there
Your
an old
parents,
house?
though, are gun enthusiasts, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Oh.
Because I'm not modifying the guns. It's just your proficiency. That's why some of the tags I can't use. Because you're not.
Well, yeah, but like your parents like guns.
I mean, my grandparents did. That's
Okay.
why I got this one.
I was thinking it was like your parents, because like if your parents did, they'd probably have earplugs.
They're just metal and woodworking folks. Sweet, sweet townsfolk.
Yeah, they've got the great big headphones, but they're definitely gonna notice if those are missing.
Mood.
They got the ones that play radio in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Play the radio in them.
Have you ever seen those?
Yeah. That's so good.
Well,
Like, I mean, do you guys have like earbuds? Maybe you could like put those in your ears and like play music or something. Drown out the sound.
let's do that. That seems
Cracking
easiest.
up, don't stop believing.
Don't stop.
I don't have any earbuds.
Here, what are our chairs made out of? Is there at least like a cushion I could maybe split open to grab stuffing?
These are school chairs.
They're school
Jacob.
chairs.
Okay.
This is a badly funded school.
We've also established already that there's only one chair that has 4 legs, and there's at least one chair that has only 2 legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was established from a previous episode.
Okay.
Why don't we just take legs?
I
from
take
other
the
chairs?
knife and I like cut off part of my shirt and then ball it into little balls for my ears and hand Ollie my phone and headphones.
Okay. Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you stuff bits of your shirt in your ear.
It's better than offering it to Ollie and be like, "Hey, put these in your ear."
Mood. Like, I'm gonna use these nice headphones. Here, you can have a bit of my shirt.
And then the best thing is, if Ollie breaks my phone, I have an excuse for why I didn't get the call. So I'm hoping that.
Mood. Okay, yeah, and Ronaldo, you enter the auditorium.
No one
Unfollowed.
stopped. I imagine they're doing a dress rehearsal or something.
Yeah,
and-
they're doing a dress rehearsal. And
Right.
you see Rich up on the catwalk, and he looks at you and shakes his head and goes.
I
back
just
to what he's
wave at
doing.
him enthusiastically.
He does not wave back.
Rude. Some people.
And yeah, rude. Some people.
Okay,
Respecting people's names.
I am gonna investigate a mystery.
All right. Yeah,
Where's my dice?
sure. Guess
Okay, 9
investigate.
plus sharp. I don't have any sharp. Okay, so 9. That's a mix. So I get hold 1.
Okay.
Okay. So we've kind of already got what sort of creature it is.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of already know what happened here.
Again, I can only tell you what you will be able to see from here.
Yeah.
It's not like I can be like, oh, it's gonna do this thing. Like, you can't.
Mhm.
Like, you don't know that.
We won't know where it went. We know it like disappeared into the wall, and that's it.
Yes.
Wait, don't you have the voice of God or whoever you're
No,
You
talking
do,
no.
but
to?
he's not allowed to ask the voice of God after he's done it the first time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can only do it at the beginning of each mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of each mystery. Okay, I didn't
And
know that.
basically, all they do is give me like a quest.
Yeah, they give you something to do. Sometimes it's an awful, awful thing to do that will hinder you. And sometimes it's just like something you might not like to lose, and sometimes it's just like something simple like keys. And then
Yeah.
they tell you stuff.
Okay.
Also, it's not God.
I know. I didn't know what else to call it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
in mood. The voice of an insane person at this point.
the Keymaster. There
No,
we go.
it's
Okay.
just Ronaldo's going insane and hearing voices.
It's true. Okay. I would ask where did it go, but like I wouldn't really know. It just like vanished into the wall, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
So what is being concealed here? Will be my question, if anything. Because this is kind of like its domain, right?
Yeah. You look up into the catwalk because you were, watching Richie and calling him by the wrong name, the poor guy. And you see in the corner of the auditorium, you see something slightly reflective. So you see, and you look a little bit closer, you kind of squint, and you can see up deep in the shadows in the corner of the catwalk up there, up in the corner of the top ceiling, and you realize it is two sets of eyes.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
He's just chilling in the corner.
Well,
I don't know if you can tell what he's looking at, but like the fact that you can see it probably means he's looking at you.
probably. I would just wait if one's more like past Richie.
And Rich just like shakes his head at you.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm just like, well, does it for today. Back to the club room.
Alright, sure. You open the door and head back out, and you see
I just
Ollie
walk
and
in.
Ruth on
Yeah,
their way
alright.
in, I assume.
Yeah, guys, it's already in there. Let's just
Oh, okay. So we waiting for when they finish up?
Okay, so outside the auditorium. So it's lurking in there. I think it's just dormant while there's still a bunch of people in there.
Yeah,
So what was your guys' plan?
So
kill it, clear my name, and go home.
you
Concise.
realize I guess killing it would bring curiosity back, huh? Yeah, okay. So how we're getting soap all over the walls?
I mean, I've got the bag here, Ronaldo.
Okay.
We're gonna have to wait till people are gone anyway.
Yeah, the issue with that though, is as soon as they leave, it comes out.
Yeah, of course.
So like, we're not gonna have a lot of time at all.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to be real quiet because remember, it didn't go after us right away until we disturbed it, but it knows we're a threat. So
Yeah, it knows
we
we're
might just
now,
have
so
to-
it might just okay. Let's
But
go
definitely-
in.
Wait, no, hold up, Ronaldo. Where was it lurking?
Oh, it was in that corner, kind of by the catwalk.
You hear
I'm
Just-
pretty
okay.
sure.
you hear a scream in the auditorium.
We rush in. Ronaldo rushes in.
You-
You rush in and someone's getting eaten by zombie Hamlet.
God damn it!
I'm so glad I like.
Swing the doors up. That probably draws so much attention.
Everyone like looks up at you. And
Sorry, didn't mean to disturb. I just came to watch you do things. And I take a seat in the back.
God, same. And God, Mr. Hibbert, upon your intrusion, looks at the clock and is like, "Oh, we should probably be cleaning up now. Let's everyone clean. Let's get going. All of you, I can't get in trouble with your parents again." And like I've had so many calls from the school board. And
I just gestured to Ruth. Hurry.
and
She kind of drags the bag low enough so that the seats cover it, so that it's like they're looking up.
And you guys were with Rich yesterday. That's the only reason you got to stay in the auditorium. What are you gonna do now to like hide out and
I mean,
wait?
how much did I destroy that lock when I straight up just pried it with a knife? I don't know.
I feel like you just clicked it open.
Clicked it open. Okay.
Like when you go through with the credit card, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was just making sure. So we can't go in that way. How dark
Okay,
is
so
the
You
seating?
can right now. Like right now, it's
Please
open
The teachers.
because Ruth. I was gonna say Ruth. Rich is up in the.
It's
catwalk.
just Rich.
I mean, because Min has not come to school since this monster fiasco, so they're the only two
In
stagehands.
the boombox, or not the boombox. Oh, The booth. Is there a place to hide in the booth? Because I'll go.
I want to
there.
say yes for one of you.
Okay.
You can
Ruth
probably
will
hide
there with
under
me.
the control panel, table.
Yep. Yeah, Ruth will take that.
I assume the
Yeah.
teacher's gonna walk past and ask us to leave, yeah?
Yeah. He's like,
Alright.
is there a reason that you guys are here? We're gonna need you to clear out.
Yeah, sorry. Mr. Vincent wanted to meet us here for some extra credit for his class.
In here for history?
Yeah. I don't know exactly what it was about, but
Roll?
it was some project.
Roll a bit of Felix someone.
I don't think I have any charm, do I? 9. I think that's an 8 then. Yeah, that's an 8, so it's a mixed.
Mixed. Okay, so on a mixed, they will do it, but only if you do something right now to show them that
Prove
you
it.
mean it. I want to say he's like, all right, I'm gonna check in with Mr. Vincent on that, and if he says it's fine, then sure. But if he doesn't, you guys are gonna have to go.
Okay, that's understandable.
And he goes backstage to the landline and dials the room number because they can do that. And it rings for a bit, and Mr. Vincent's not in his classroom, so that happens. And he hangs that up and dials his cell phone number. And just waits while it rings infinitely because we have no signal here. And he hangs that up and he's like, I'll go find him and ask him, you stay here. And he leaves.
Perfect. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a good idea, but could I block the door?
Yeah, what are you
I
blocking
don't
the door
know,
with?
I don't know what with yet.
Go
I
get
mean,
one of
there's,
the props or something.
Yeah, there was that big old prop chest
Oh,
from the...
Do you want
Yeah,
to use the rope Ruth brought?
Oh yeah, just put the rope
yeah, we
through
got
the
rope.
things and tie it up. Put it through both handles.
Let's do that. Bad thing is, though, if we get it stuck in a really bad situation, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, you won't be
Well,
able
I
to
mean,
do that.
Ruth has a knife and a sword.
And a sword.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but if it kills us,
And here's the question,
true.
Ollie, do you have your gun?
Yes.
You probably grabbed that from the club room because that's where it was. It was in your backpack.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, do you have a weapon? Do you have your backpack on you? Did you leave that in the club room?
I probably have my backpack, yeah.
All right. I guess we're gonna do
Will
monster battle.
I use it as a weapon? We'll find out. Okay, guys,
Awesome.
soap, let's go.
okay, yep.
Yeah. The lights are still on because he went to go find Mr. Vincent to come back and talk to you.
Light's good. I
Lights are
like
good.
light.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
the stage lights are still on. And
I'm gonna hit the catwalk. Actually, no, I'm not gonna hit the catwalk lights
Yeah.
yet.
Should
That
wait.
could be very bad.
hmm
all right, yeah. You don't actually see the thing lurking in the corner anymore. You don't see those reflective eyes right now.
That's either very good or very bad.
hmm
What would you guys like to do?
Grab a
Alright.
bottle of soap and soap the wall.
Just handed out soap and started
Yep.
really chucking it everywhere. Then the booth's unlocked.
Yep, the booth
Yes,
is unlocked.
the booth is unlocked.
All right. Yeah.
Do
Also,
any
like-
of you know what any of this does?
Even if he had locked it, because Rich came down from the catwalk and left with the other students. So
Mhm.
even if he had locked it, Ruth could just unlock it from the inside because she was inside.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Mm. Which is
So-
probably what happened.
Okay, yeah, so we're soaping up the walls.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you
We'll
start
just need
soaping
to-
up the walls.
We'll need to stay away from the edges of the wall.
Yes, of course.
Otherwise, we'll slip.
hmm
Mood. And yeah, you soap up the walls. It gets very soapy.
Soap up the catwalk too?
I mean, you'd have
No,
to go up there.
because that would be bad, especially if we have to get on the catwalk.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
There's
So
not
yeah,
much of
yeah.
a railing.
Do you want to fall to your death?
Yeah.
Because that could be fun for me, but
Well, I'm just thinking because it gets on the catwalk. So if it got down and immediately slipped, that would give us an upper hand.
But then we if it backs us into a corner, we can't use the catwalk as a means to get it away from people.
I mean, True.
And also, isn't the catwalk where it just hangs out? How are we getting soap up there?
Yeah,
without-
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, we could save it, and then if somebody goes, I
We
don't
should
know.
have just got gasoline.
Ollie, what music are you listening to?
Ollie is listening to probably just like a random playlist on the phone.
Oh, brilliant. We'll have Jacob decide that.
Just a rock mix, and then like interluded through that are podcasts about baseball techniques and also baseball highlights. So it's like every other one will be that.
Mood. All right,
You know,
yeah.
like listen to like a banger of a song, and then it's just a baseball. And you're like,
Yep.
what?
Gets you pumped, and then you listen to your favorite thing, and then it gets you pumped.
And then you listen
Good
to your
cycle.
favorite. It's a
Yeah.
cycle that we all can appreciate. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's banging through your ears is like a rock ballad, and you guys are soaping up the walls. Ronaldo, you noticed that like Ruth is having a hard time hearing you, and Ollie can't hear you like at all, and you realize that they have stuff plugged in their ears.
But why do you guys have stuff in your ears?
Why do we have buff in our tears?
I'm just like doing the gesture to like have him pull it out.
Oh, okay. Ruth pulls it out.
Why do you have stuff in your ears?
Didn't you hear the screaming?
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't bad.
Oh, well, it hurt a lot.
Oh, should I also put things in my ears?
I mean, if you have things.
You
Yeah,
notice-
okay.
You notice Ruth's like shirt is slightly torn.
I'm sure it's fine. Okay.
Okay. Ruth, put
Ronaldo,
them back in.
hands down, has like a headset type headphones, right? No, they're not earbuds.
Yeah,
And they're like big.
Oh no.
brilliant. Yeah, you get those on.
Uh,
And yeah, that's fun. And so what are you listening to?
oh man, you know, I'm listening to the news.
Wonderful. We don't get the news very well here, so like there's
A lot of static.
a lot of static, yeah. And so it's just like and then the car and then now there's a high speed chase going down. It's like,
An explosion.
yep. So that's what you're getting. But you know, it's something to focus on, I guess, as you try to piece together the rest of the story. And yeah, you guys are soaping the walls, and you guys hear a skittering up on the catwalk.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't hear that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
No, we
you
can't.
Oh no, this was a horrible idea.
You
Yeah.
don't hear it. Cool. Awesome.
Also, we're
lights.
locked in.
Yep. The lights are on. So you see it when it jumps down.
Oh, that's so cute, guys.
Okay.
And nobody hears me.
It jumps down and it lands like on some audience seats. So like each foot is on the back of one of the audience seats. I
Does
mean,
it
technically it's
break
2
your
arms and 2
seat?
feet. No. It doesn't
Okay.
even look like they move.
It doesn't exist. If you don't believe in it, it just doesn't exist.
Okay. Okay. How big's the stage area? Is it pretty
Wait a
uncluttered?
second. Are you saying the chairs don't believe in it? So it doesn't exist on the chairs?
Parents can't believe, therefore they won't believe in it. You
Oh,
have a yuck sneaking up on you.
Yeah, this. I do? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, cat? Yeah, you're saying something about the stage?
yeah. How is it very cluttered? Because I know there was just a play there. I don't know if they like. Is it open?
No, Rich cleans up after everything.
okay,
So
that
he was
would-
here a little bit longer, but you were talking to the principal and waiting, not the principal, the drama teacher, and waiting for him to call Mr. Vincent, so Rich left. So it is clear.
Okay. Ruth wants to head down there, and I want to take the sword and hit the chairs and invoke "Come get some,"
Okay.
Might just hit
That's a
those.
terrible idea!
Roll, come get some.
Well, the thing is, with the chairs, it's gonna be hard to get to it because we'll have to go row and row and row.
It's a mood.
I don't know. That's just my idea.
I appreciate
Alright.
that.
The stage
Do
would
it.
be a good place to find it.
Yep, do it. Do it.
Times 3.
What is a shadow creature? What if we just like
11.
got so much light that there can't be any shadow?
What did you say? Not you.
11.
11?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you make it down there, and 11, it automatically goes at you.
Yep, they go all for you, so it's just I'm the main focus.
Okay, yeah, you're hitting the chairs and sprinting down the
Come on.
steps.
You ugly shadow!
And it opens its big ol' mouth with its massive sharp teeth and leaps after you down to the stage. I'm gonna say it does not tackle you, but it is now right in front of you. And
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to swing with the sword.
All right,
Um,
yeah, that's some kick some ass right there. Kick some ass.
Yep, kick some ass. Let's see.
Kick
Which-
some ass.
So roll
It's plus tough. Mhm.
Okay. Alright. 9. Wait, nope. Yeah, 9.
9. All right, on a 7+, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. You deal damage to it deals damage to you.
Mhm.
And all right, yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I go with the sword, just get it in a good baseball swinging position, and I go swinging into it.
Okay, yeah.
With the sword.
Use the sword.
And it takes 3 harm. And as you do this, its mouth is big and open, and you swung underneath it, and some of that acidic liquid from its mouth drips onto your arm, and you take 1 harm.
Ah!
It burns. Mood? I've never seen Alien, so I don't know.
You don't want to.
No, I'm not a horror fan, as I say as I'm playing Monster of the Week. You, what would you guys like to do?
Okay. Well, maybe my backpack shoots fire. That's a good enough weapon for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna rush down.
All right, you rush down and open your backpack. Are we gonna kick some ass? Let's kick some ass.
I mean, I have to rush down to it first.
I mean,
So-
yeah, but it's not gonna take that long.
Okay, yeah, I'll kick some ass.
In the meantime, while he's running down, Ollie, are you doing anything?
Yes, can I use magic to enchant my little gun?
Would you know how to do that?
Probably not. Well, I don't know. They do read a lot of just random books.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But that's something I want you to like learn from like Mr. Matheson or something during the break, so you can do it later. Because right now I can't think of a reason that Ollie would be like, well, maybe I can do magic and just enchant this gun. Like,
Yeah.
like that doesn't process in my brain very well.
All right. I'm gonna go in the booth.
All right, yeah, you go in the booth. Ronaldo, you were down there. Kick some ass.
Kicking some ass.
Kick some.
Taking some
some
names.
ass.
That's a tough 10. That's 10.
Ooh,
So
on a
I
10+.
Kicked some.
Yeah, on a 10+, you choose 1 extra effect. They still hurt you. You hurt it, and it hurts you. That's how it always works with kick some ass.
Mhm.
You choose 1 extra effect. You gain the advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm, +1 harm. You suffer less harm, -1 harm, or you force them where you want them.
Okay. And I get 2. So no, I get 1 extra.
You get
effect.
1.
Hmm.
Please. Please push them into the soap wall. I'm so desperate to use the soap wall. Do whatever you want, I don't care.
What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna give +1 to Jacob.
Okay, +1 forward to Ruth. There you go.
And then I do damage to it, yeah?
Yeah.
So
What's-
that is 3 harm.
Okay.
Magic.
Alright, 3 harm, magic. Magic is the only thing that can hurt it, so yeah, you do 3 harm. And you unleash this fire and it rears back, surprised because magical fire. And one of its arms whacks you and knocks you across the room. You do not take any harm, but you are now on the other side of the stage, behind Ruth, and knocked prone for a sec.
I do have a question. So with my armor, it says holy. I'm assuming that only works against like demonic attacks.
What is?
I mean, what does it say under your armor? Because I don't know.
What does holy
One
mean?
armor, holy.
Oh, holy just means it's like of God.
Yeah. I think it'll
Okay.
it'll like
Okay, so it'll
protect
work
you
the
against
same as
physical
normal armor.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's just
Yeah.
normal armor.
Yeah, I got confused because I thought we were doing this had resistances, but it doesn't.
Okay.
So we're good.
So yeah, okay. Well, just one armor. Cool.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you didn't take any harm.
I didn't take
anyway,
any damage anyway, but it was a question that needed to be asked.
so- Yeah. All right, Ollie, what are you doing up there?
Okay. First of all, is the spotlight up in the catwalk?
Yes.
Okay. Second of all, does the school have LED lights or regular white lights, but you gotta put the film in?
I'm gonna say they're regular white lights and you have to put the film in.
Okay. Ollie grabs a whole bunch of random colored films and goes up to the catwalk.
Brilliant. Yeah, you do it. You're up in the catwalk. You've got random films. What are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna start putting random films in each of the lights, and like, I assume they have like, they can swivel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm loosening it and just like spinning it so that it like maybe will disorient the creature.
I
And
like
I'm gonna
that.
try to like point the spotlight like directly at it.
Oh, I like that a ton. Act under pressure for me, will ya? Let's do it.
Let's see how I roll.
This is a bad idea.
This is a brilliant
It's
idea.
a brilliant idea. What are you talking about? This sounds awesome.
It's good as long as we don't turn around.
Like, it's a rave right now. Like, look at this.
Okay, I got that is just a straight 7.
All right, that's a mixed. Keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. All right. The price to pay is you've also disoriented your friends. But the monster is definitely disoriented.
I saw that coming.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh,
Do any
This
of
is
you
why I
have
don't go to
epilepsy?
oh man. Oh.
Okay. And what are you guys doing down there? You can't really, it's kind of hard to tell where the creature is because you're pretty disrupted. And those lights are just so bright.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
You hear the creature shriek. And it's that same, like, penetrating shriek in your head, but it does not hurt any of you because you have your stuff over your ears.
I was thinking it was gonna be telepathic and that was gonna do us no
Ooh,
good.
Yeah, that's what I was
No.
thinking too.
It was the sound waves passing through your head.
Oh.
So it was like a dog whistle, like how you can't hear it, but these sound waves, when they get in your head, they bounce around and make a really loud screeching noise.
Okay, since the stage is a rave right now, I'm gonna kind of back up into the audience.
Okay, yeah, you back into the audience. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You just do it. Ronaldo? Bless you.
Yeah. I was feeling the sneeze coming on, so I was like, hit mute! Well, I got flung across the room. That probably disoriented me. It's a rave now. Whew, man, I'm feeling it. I guess I'll get up and try to look for the creature.
All right, yeah. You get up and you're looking around for it. You can see it sometimes when the light hits it just right. But the rest of the time you are blinded by spotlights in many, many colors.
Okay,
So,
well, at least I know its general direction.
if you're going to kick some ass, I'm going to say it's a disadvantage, which means you roll
So
3d6
3d6.
And you take the 2 least ones.
Dang.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a -1 or something. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that, but I've already made up my mind.
There. Okay, here we go to kick some ass.
All right, yeah, let's go.
No.
What are you using?
Oh.
Fire again?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I'm gonna use water
All right,
this time.
Okay.
all right.
I don't want to burn down the school.
What did you roll?
Well, the first one was a 1, so that's one of the keepers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Did you get snake eyes?
Yeah, that's a 4.
Brilliant. That means that it attacks you and you do nothing to it.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
You rush forward to do this water thing. And you don't really understand the pockets of your bag just yet. So you open the water pouch and out spills this water all over the stage. And you slip on it and you fall on your ass and you slide right into the creature. And it rears back and digs its big old teeth into you, and you take 2 harm. And it burns, like, real bad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm never
and-
gonna be able to walk again.
Yeah, you are now poisoned, so I will
okay.
occasionally take 1 harm for you until you get some help.
Okay, so that was 2 harm. My armor on biting?
I'd say
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that takes 1
Okay,
harm.
so 1 harm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Did Ruth see any of this?
I
don't know because it's a rave on stage.
Sort of. I'm saying you probably saw him, like, open that pouch and spill water everywhere and then slide into the darkness.
Oh.
And then you did hear him scream, probably, because ouch.
Okay, okay. I guess
Almost
I'll.
dead.
So using balanced, I want to like hold the sword in one hand, but I won't be able to attack with it until I put my gun away. I'll
Okay.
draw out the gun, and I just want to do the signal shot to invoke come get some, so it
Okay.
comes at me again.
All right, yeah. Do
Since it just took Ronaldo. Okay.
Like, let's go.
Probably missing a leg.
Come on.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
you got +1 forward from him, so
Does that apply
It applies.
constantly?
it does it only apply to
just-
kick some ass, or it applies to your next
Yeah.
roll, whatever your next roll
Yeah,
was.
It's just the next roll.
Yeah, so
Next
yeah,
roll?
it applies
Okay.
to this.
Well, that's like 14 now.
Awesome. Yeah, you shoot that shot into the air, and Ollie, you hear that because that gunshots are loud, and
And it's especially loud, this one.
mhm.
Oh no, a school shooting.
Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo, you also hear it, but also Pain, so
I'm a little distracted by my leg.
yeah, and this shot makes this thing pick up its head and charge at you.
Ooh. I'll use quick to quickly stash the gun and use balance again to ready the sword for attacking, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. I mean, we're not really doing turns. That's not really how this works.
Oh,
but,
gotcha, yeah.
Ollie, what are you doing?
Okay. Do the catwalks go all the way, like, to where the curtains are, or do they stop before the curtains?
I want to say, yeah, I did establish earlier that they go all the way to the walls, so that,
Okay.
like, for strategical balance, not balance, structural purposes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the curtains, and the front big red ones, you know, that they always close at the end of the shows.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Let me see. Because I kind of wanted to trap it with them,
Yes!
but then you moved it off of the stage.
It's still on the stage.
Is it still on the stage? I thought it went after Jacob.
I mean, it
Yeah,
did
I
go
thought it
after
was
Ruth, but
charging.
you're at the edge of the stage, right? Because you moved back toward the audience? Did you go into the
Yeah.
audience?
I think I would have gone farther and farther into the audience because
Okay,
it's a
then
rave.
yeah, it's not on the stage anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn, I really wanted you to drop these curtains.
I know I want.
I mean, you could shout to
Okay.
them to bring it back to the stage, but I don't know if they'll hear you because they've got their things in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back over to the light, spotlight, and I'm gonna point all of the spotlights at the middle of the stage and yell as loud as possible, "Monster! There!"
Okay, you guys, Ronaldo, you don't hear that at all because you got like music in your ears and stuff. Ruth, you kind of just hear "Monster there," and you see all the spotlights shoot into the center of the stage.
I nod at this. Since it's coming up an aisleway, okay, I want to run across the chairs and try to make it to the stage. I don't know how well I could do that.
Act under pressure.
Partially in those spotlights.
Okay, act under
pressure.
Okay, +2. Wait, oh, yeah, I don't get the +1. Okay.
Not anymore now.
That'll be 13.
Okay.
I rolled really well.
Yeah, you do it. You leap down the stairs like 2 at a time and slide onto the stage. And are you putting it in the spotlights? Are you going past it?
So basically, like, I was gonna run across the seats, get onto the stage, and then put myself in front of the circle that they have highlighted.
Okay.
And then so that the monster will be in the circle.
Okay.
So that's what I'm assuming it is.
So you're going through the circle and stopping on the other side?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You do it. You go and you stop on the other side and you whirl around. And Ollie?
Once he passes through the circle, I book back over to the curtains, and I just start untying knots, just like all of the curtain.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's gonna take a second. Ronaldo and Ruth, both of you act under pressure.
I'm done here! Alright, here we go!
10.
Right. Yeah, Ruth, you're fine.
What's the hard move, Keeper?
What did you roll?
I leveled up a 6!
Brilliant! Awesome! Okay, yeah, this thing, once Ruth runs past this circle, Ronaldo, she ran past you. You are technically in the circle. And once Ollie finishes untying these curtains, Ruth, you jump out of the way. But the monster and Ronaldo are both trapped under these thick red curtains.
Oh, shoot. Well, best I can do is I'll just start swinging at the creature with the sword under the curtain.
Alright, yeah. Kick some ass.
If we level up mid-session, do we get the stuff after the end of the session?
I want to say yes.
Okay.
You get your stuff.
Oh.
I mean...
Okay, so I don't have +3 tough?
I'll let you do that, just because, like, it was not during the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You had time to think about that. We're kind of trying
I was
to...
thinking, like, if I got angel wings right now, and just, like, I was so in danger that I panicked, like, teleported out.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I
don't
mean,
know if
that
it's a
would
good
be
thing.
fun, but that would be really bad for them, because they need you here to kill it.
Agreed. But I'm just, like, dying.
Yeah, take
That's-
another harm, by the way,
Oh,
from
all
your
right.
poison.
All right.
Your armor does not help you with that.
Yeah, it doesn't help with the poison.
Alright, Ruth, what'd you roll?
That's 9.
9, that's a mixed success. Both of you hit each other. Yeah, you are slashing away at this thing and doing 3 harm to it. And it is like thrashing under this curtain. You cut the curtain as you're slashing this thing, and it comes out of the curtain, and the curtain like falls away from it. And it I'm gonna say it knocks you. So it whacks you real hard with that good old hand of its, and you get knocked all the way backstage and fall down a set of stairs. And I'm gonna say take 1 harm, because that would hurt.
Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's if I take 2 harm, I could. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at my ability I hadn't used, and then it's if I get a 2 harm attack, I can reduce it to 1, just once per. Yeah.
Oh, doesn't that
once per mystery.
get rid of all of your things? Oh, that's when you use
No,
luck.
that's when I use luck. I can just.
Yeah, and then
erase
people come
everything.
back from your past. Which is gonna be so fun to use. Anyways, yeah, and Ronaldo, you're still trapped under a curtain. And here's the monster up here. Ollie, you're up on the catwalk. What would you guys like to do?
I guess it's under the curtain with me, right?
No, it got out of the curtain because Ruth slashed it out with the sword.
You know, it might be safer staying in the curtain.
All right, you stay in the curtain. Ollie?
I don't know. I don't know what I can do.
I'm gonna get out of the curtain because I need to help my friends.
Okay,
but
you get out of the curtain.
it probably is safer there.
Okay, I'm gonna come down from the catwalk, but first I'm going to, like, try to point all of the lights on the monster again.
Okay, they're all already on the monster. The monster's still in the same place.
Okay. Okay, I come down from the catwalk, and can I shapeshift into my wolf form?
Yes, you may! Please do!
Okay.
Do it!
As Ollie is coming out of the booth, you just see them, like, transform into this wolf, and, like, their clothes, like, shreds behind them, and, like, you see this wolf jump up onto the stage.
Ronaldo, you were coming out of the curtains right then, and you see Ollie.
I just see a wolf.
You see Ollie run out and shift mid-stride into a wolf.
I'm gonna say I don't see the shift.
All right, you don't see
I
the
just
shift.
see a
You just
wolf
see a
all of
wolf.
a sudden.
The wolf comes and is now skidding to a halt on the stage near you. And Ruth, you're in the back. What are you doing?
Is it still focused on me, or is it starting to look at Ronaldo? So I would say I just rush up to attack it.
It's not focused on you right now, no.
Okay.
I think it's probably focused on the giant wolf that just jumped on the stage. It's probably the most obvious threat to it right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll rush up behind it and go to slash at it with the sword.
Okay, kick some ass.
Another 9. Dang it. I can't get
All right.
10.
Okay. Ollie, you distracted this thing. It turned to look at you when you jumped on the stage. And Ronaldo, you watch this wolf jump up here, and then you see Ruth come out from backstage wielding the sword. And she takes a swing at the monster. And Ronaldo, you're the first to start glowing. You glow a bright blue. And then it's Ollie next, who glows red. And then Ruth, you start glowing purple. And all 3 lights, this glow emits from you and into Ruth, who's now glowing a bright white. And that channels into the sword. And you plunge it into this beast. And it collapses onto the ground. The creature falls into a heap, and you hear the sound of music in your head. Not the movie.
The heels are alive.
Just because we're on the stage, guys.
It's a soft, airy instrumental music. And then you hear an unfamiliar voice that almost seems to echo, like it's bouncing off the edges of your skull. And it says, interesting. And then the voice leaves most of you, but Ruth, you hear it continue. And it says, you'll do nicely. And you notice everyone else in the room freeze as color drains from your vision. And once the color is gone, the world begins to blur and go dark until your sight blacks out completely. Then suddenly you're somewhere else. You're out in the Redwood forest on a beautiful summer day. You see a blonde girl walking ahead of you. Well, walking isn't really right. She's more skipping than anything. She's blonde, in her early 20s, and when she does a twirl ahead of you, you notice her striking blue eyes. And Ruth, you have a weird sense of dissonance, where part of your brain thinks she's familiar, but not to you, because this is not your memory. You watch her spin her magical iridescent blade around with the grace of a skilled swordsman. She's getting much better. Perhaps one day she'll be more skilled than you are, even with your years of fencing training you received in high school. She has a natural talent, and you feel pride swell in your chest because you taught her everything she knows. You look to your left and you see your best friend. He's changed a lot since you graduated. His black hair is well kept and his green eyes are shining with admiration as he watches the girl ahead of you. To your right is a chestnut-haired boy with glasses, at least a foot shorter than you, which isn't surprising as you tower over all three of them. He's walking, and that seems strange to you, Ruth, but you can't seem to figure out why, because of course he's walking. Why wouldn't he be? And you reach your hand out to him, and he smiles brilliantly, taking it and lacing his fingers with yours before swinging your arms together. And you feel unbridled happiness. And then you're back. And you all watch as the creature, its body now lifeless on the ground, as it begins to disintegrate, sending flakes of black ash into the air that vanish when they float too high. Soon it's completely gone, leaving only a small light, like a firefly, where its heart might have been. The light floats upward, about a foot off the ground, splits once, twice, 3 times, and keeps splitting until there are hundreds of tiny white lights. They clump together in specific patterns until they form into the rough shape of a person kneeling on the ground. Suddenly, the light rapidly explodes out from the shape, and leaving behind the familiar figure of Curiosity in their place, before fading away completely. And she looks up and she locks eyes with Oli, and then Ronaldo, and then Ruth. And the dog barks. And then back. And tears are streaming down her face as she scrambles to her feet and tackles you, Oli, to the ground, even in your wolf form. And her whole body is shaking and she looks up at you, tears streaming down her cheeks, and she says, I have new thoughts on the multiverse theory. And then she passes out.